Fungus. Anyways, I still haven't added a hotkey to just switch over to this. I keep forgetting. I don't want to do it now because yeah, I just don't know why I put it on. Yeah. I also need, yeah, I'll try and remember to do. I did do some offline editing. Yeah, a bit farther along. I know it's my fault for picking the. This is also DaVinci Resolve 20 now, but yeah. The fact that these two things are roughly the same color and that this has changed kind of throws me off a bit. Also, this is our in and outs, the in and out, which is like used to select certain things during rendering and shit. Yeah. Anyways, back to it. Why did you do that? Because you're tapped into OBS, not into DaVinci. And L is something. I would assume L is next scene. No idea.
Well, let's start looking into it, why don't we?
Yes, block. Excuse me, sorry.
I'll take a look here in a minute, boy. Firstly, thank you. Look, there it is, alright. Look at that. Let me see thing. Atreus, I got the door.
Sorry, I got distracted.
You're not distracted. I blew up a lot again. Damn it, is that within range? Not what I wanted. What is? Let me take this. We'll be over here. Atreus, light arrows, please. Not to be confused with lightning arrows. And what does that do for us? It gives us stuff. More depth of reference. 6 out of 8. We're 1/3 of the way there. And slime.
Yes, now I should think of. Oh, look. We're back into the giant's hand. What? What is this place?
Fisherman would bring the day.
Let's go with the door opening. And we'll see where this cutscene goes.
What? What is this place?
Fisherman would bring the day's catch into this port and use that contraption to send some of it directly to the Owl's main kitchen. The rest was sorted and sold.
There is an exit under the thumb. Find a way across.
That's really neat little idea. Probably an actual thing that happened too.
You know, like in real life. Where they just like throw all the day's catch into a big tub and then give a portion of it to the king of the land to just make sure he doesn't send the knights to kill everybody.
There's an opening.
I can get it. There's a path to the exit. The other side.
I think I need to bring the gate since I can't jump.
There's a rope up here.
Yeah, what else is up here, boy?
Back under his palm. We're almost there.
Everything we just did. Clouds around a dead giant, rode a giant falling hammer, fought some bad gods. What do you think Mother would say?
Bet you have come a long way.
Thanks. Mother! Mother!
I'm busy. Want to see what's in here. 3 of them?
Hey, no with another. Another one here.
Ah, you know this one, don't you?
It's Tom, the giant stone mason. Is he building a wall around Jotunheim?
It was to be his masterwork. He only wanted to protect his people.
Too bad the first part got burned.
I prefer the last panel was burned. Such a senseless pity.
Hello, this is blue. What?
Yeah.
This place. It feels like a prison.
That would explain the hefty magical lock on the outside.
You're right.
But it's more than that. I have this feeling. You leave snap. This place. It feels like a prison.
That would explain the hefty magical lock on the outside.
You're
But
right.
it's more than that. I have this feeling. Like something's waiting for us down here.
You've a knack for ominous statements, lad.
What kind of something?
I'm not sure. Something powerful.
Whatever you feel, boy. We will handle it. We have come this far, yes?
Yes, Father.
If we get to handle it, I'll respawn and we'll deal with this later.
Anything just wearing
Shreds of building like that?
Impressive.
Valkyrie.
She actually did it.
A Valkyrie? But I thought they were just spirits.
Take caution, lads. A Valkyrie in the flesh. I can't think of a more formidable opponent.
She does not attack.
Does she even know we're here?
Odin doesn't get to see this, right? This is walled off. Oh, whoa.
I think she knows we're here.
It's Gunner.
ready!
Ripping a Valkyrie's wings off, Jesus.
You freed me from my corrupted form. You have my eternal gratitude. But my sisters remain trapped as I was. Take my help. Find them. Free them. The fate of the Valkyries rests on your shoulders.
The fate of the Valkyries.
Sounds pretty important.
That's putting it mildly, lad.
What do you know of them?
A fair question, and yet not one easily answered. I know more than most, but much of their history is veiled in secrecy. My own experience with the Valkyries ends with my imprisonment.
You are avoiding the question ahead.
As I said, brother, it's complicated. I don't know why or how they become such wretched creatures, but perhaps if we can free more of them.
You want us to fight more of those things?
The fate of the Valkyries, lad. A more worthy endeavor than is not.
It will be dangerous.
Well, that hasn't started before, eh? That's the spirit.
Well, that certainly is something. And we can't go any deeper because there's no way across here. So that was the main thing of this place. Sweet. Legendary quest.
Alright. Wait. Rock.
No, I feel better now. I just needed to catch my breath. Where do we go next?
Well, now that we've got the Giant's Chisel, we need to learn the travel route to Jotunheim, so we can carve it into that special gateway atop the peak and open realm travel to the land of the Giants.
You don't know it?
Alas, no. But the serpent did mention that the Giants have entrusted that secret to Tyr.
Isn't Tyr dead?
Aye, but his hidden boat is very much in reach. The doors are beneath his temple, submerged in the lake for generations until a snake friend shifted his weight. There we shall find the fabled Black Rune of Jotunheim.
But there, remerge that. Are we? Oh, that's that.
Oh, look at that man on that magical law.
That's neat, boy. We're going elsewhere.
Elvish.
He was looking for more factories.
You snake out instead?
Hey, V.
That's me, I can't see.
What's your snow? Once you retrieve the whetstone, please take utmost care while handling it. It is a priceless relic after all.
I'm gonna chuck it at your head. Here, I think this dog is literally just got sentries there. That's why they put sentry. And we continue forwards.
I still can't believe this last will make it. I still can't believe the son would kill his own father. That's crazy.
Hush.
I know, we only got one side of the story. But come on, his own father? I mean, I get angry at you sometimes. But,
You?
I mean, sometimes, yeah, a little. But I've never stabbed you in the back.
No. I imagine not.
This clan really didn't want anyone coming in. How are we supposed to get through?
There must be a way to lift the gate.
Maybe with the big water wheel.
I thought as well.
Alright. Oh, hey guys, how's it going?
With me. When?
Oh, I guess sometimes when you don't think I can do something, but I can.
It is not always easy to know
It's
what.
okay, I get it. A little. Where's that whetstone, I wonder?
Is pointless.
Just digging around in the area. Kinda. Oh no, this is progress.
Right here, that's it. Hey, just say goodnight.
Cutscene? Let me guess, a fight's about to break out. Let me guess, testicles.
This is the sun.
That ghost stone? How do you know?
The sigil. It matches the dagger we found in his father's back. He stood his ground, but it was not enough.
They betrayed him.
Betrayal against betrayal. I guess the young one murdering his dad can sit well with the others.
He thought himself ready to lead. It cost him his life.
I guess.
Look there, lad, by his feet.
The whetstone!
Yes. They used it to smash his face in.
They did? Ew.
Bender's not gonna be happy about that. Neither will the fight coming.
Unless it's a traveler. I hate the travelers.
I wonder why they left this whetstone behind. It's still worth it. It must be really useful.
Well, I think it's something specific priorities. If it's not shiny and you can't eat or drink it, might as well use it as a blunt object.
Yeah. How do we get over there?
I think you got him.
What
was that?
I see improvement.
Get this door.
There's a scroll here. It belongs to the sun. Wow, this goes on and on. Father, forgive me, filled with remorse, forget my actions.
I hadn't thought before taking action. There would be no need for regret, yes?
Yeah, maybe we should bring this to his father, back at the storeroom.
Let's one at a time.
I don't know what we're still doing here.
That's what we're still doing here, boy.
Wait,
Okay.
You didn't happen to find the whetstone, perchance?
we found your whetstone.
Oh, wonderful! This staining is unusual.
The Reapers used it to smash another Reaper's face in.
Oh, wonderful. Here, for your trouble.
Look, perchance
I
activation
can't wait to
first.
test out the new whetstone. It may not look like much, but it's practically hung with magic. I made a new one after my brother borrowed the last one. I saw him spit on it. So move it up, he said. I didn't ask for it back.
Wow, it's like there was an entire city under the water.
Highlight. I'm from Dotton City.
What was it called?
Oh, well, I don't.
It's so obvious. Still, just mildly funny.
That plane or car? What that or bike? That didn't sound like an actual car. Something outside go vroom. Oh, what are you still doing here? You're the one who suggested sending the scroll back to the dad. You should know why we're here.
What are you fools doing back here? Come to pilfer my boots and small clothes.
We found your son. He was betrayed too. And we found part of his journal. It sounded like he regretted killing you.
Fat lot of good that does me. How'd he go out? He die fighting?
We found 4 corpses near his. They were decapitated.
Ha! Vandrit always did keep his sword nice and sharp. A lesson he picked up from me. He's a backstabbing bastard, but knowing he's in Valhalla sets me at ease. Thanks.
We did a good thing.
Bonus to
I'm glad
all
we came back
stats.
here.
That thief did not deserve the peace you gave him.
Maybe so. Still, it feels good to help people. Even the dead ones.
So much like your mother.
I know well. You gentlemen certainly know how to get around. I know I've been up the mountain for a while now, but since when do the dead not stay dead? A little resurrection among friends is one thing. I can hardly complain. But it's as if hell itself is shambling into my gut.
Rest of the world was out of balance. as somebody meddled with forces.
Well, that's plain to see. And Odin is the king of meddlers. And I shudder to think what he did to cause this. Perhaps involves the Valkyries. I'd be playing a dangerous game indeed.
Considering a few of them are locked up, I think all of them actually.
Okay, I know I saw something.
I saw too.
Whoa.
Rhea did say the Jotunheim Realm Tower was missing from the lake. But maybe only kinda?
Very strange indeed.
Okay. Neat.
Yeah, I don't
The entrance to Tears. The entrance to Tears Vault is at the bottom of these stairs. Whenever you decide it's time to go after the Black Rune, yeah?
Yeah.
That's just... What do you even... What's actually the technical name for that? Not tutorial messaging, because it's not really tutorial. Wouldn't call it railroading either. Railroading would... Path suggestion? Path suggestion. The game nudging you to go and do the main quest.
So we get to the mountain. We have to go through Vanaheim, right?
No. That's not Vanaheim. That's the Vanaheim Tower. And both sides of it are still in Midgard.
Oh, yeah? And why is the bridge going to Vanaheim when we come back to Midgard?
Look, would you rather it didn't? Does your life want for lack of time spent bridge pushing? No? All right then. Entrance to...
Come on, let's be. So we get to the mountain. We have to go through Vanaheim, right?
No. That's not Vanaheim. That's the Vanaheim Tower. And both sides of it are still in Midgard.
Oh, yeah? And why is the bridge going to Vanaheim when we come back to Midgard?
Look, would you rather it didn't? Does your life want for lack of time spent bridge pushing? No? All right then.
I like everything in here. It's a fight.
So, Odin wants to know where he can't reach. Are you saying he's trying to get to Jotunheim too?
Aye, it ranks among his foremost obsessions.
But that doesn't make any sense from here.
Oh? When did that stop making sense? You see that?
You're saying Baldur tracked us down to find Jotunheim. And that was before we knew Jotunheim was where we needed to go. That's crazy.
Except for one thing. You are headed for Jotunheim, so keep us right.
I'm so confused.
Well then, really, you've been listening.
You can see the in the future, everything becomes confusing. And taxes. Taxes are always confusing. Because this is a...
I hope.
Okay.
No.
Tell me again how Odin knew we were going to Jotunheim before we did.
Odin is extremely clever, you see. Nearly as clever as he thinks he is. He's a collector of prophecies. If it's about the future, he adds it to his collection. Perhaps some style himself is all-seeing and all-knowing. But of course, the idea is control. Control of the future, control of his fate. He control every realm of every land in every world if he could. Every potential pocket of resistance, he seeks to eliminate. Even if you've never posed a threat before, he may think one day you might. So you see, it's not important how he knew before you did. It's important that he was right.
Take enough shits in the dark and you'll eventually find something.
What does that mean? Take enough shits in the dark, you'll eventually find something. Snakes. On your balls. And the whole time we're here, this is just like trials and fighting. I don't think there's much going on in Muspelheim until like the end where we actually fight a Valkyrie, but that's like ways away. So yeah, we just spend the rest of that time in Muspelheim. Next stream, a bit of Musel fuck.
Pause for a second. I need.
Because
I mean, it's the same reason 0 kilobits a second. That can't be right. So if I just go to my own channel, it says I'm offline. Why does it? It says. Why does it say I'm offline? Settings. Stream.
well, that's when DaVinci Resolve.
Try turning this off and on again, maybe?
The video broadcast decides to not work and just play the sound of a fan.
And it's not stopping. I can't adjust any of the settings.
Did it again.
Oh,
I wonder how often
put
that
everything up. Put everything up. How about now? Are we live now?
Or Muffle, Moth, Mesothelioma. Oh shit. The audios are merged for some game audio. Wait, is that the case for all of it? No, we eventually fix that. I think we fix it after the stream. No. Okay, it's going to be like that for a bit. Yeah, it was this stream. Ugh, that's so much time. It probably won't sound any different, like...
Very interesting.
What is that?
Yeah, it doesn't sound any different, but it's... not something I like to have that... not something I like that happened. Fuck. Oh wait, no. Was this when we got the new PC? Was it merged in the small one? Yeah, it was merged here. I think... well, if we look at the dates. 407. Yeah, this was the gap of streaming. That's why it was fucked. Well, that might be a good endpoint, or at least a thing in like, hey, the audio's fucked. Mimir. Also, we're halfway done. 21, 44. That's 42. Why you keep saying 44?
Just annoying.
Amir, what else did the serpent tell you when you spoke? Kinda sounded important.
I'm sure it's nothing. He just said the voice seemed familiar to him.
Me? That's impossible.
Oh, I quite agree. Unless, perhaps, he refers to something yet to be. It is said that when Jormungandr and Thor battle at Ragnarok, their clash so violently shakes the tree of life that it splinters, casting the serpent backward through time, even before his own birth.
What?
That isn't madness.
Well, I did say not to concern yourself.
It's madness. Time travel makes the stories more complicated.
Did not.
Wait. A voice. From the sword. It says we can go this way.
What? Yeah, we can leave. That's always an option. Atreus.
Lemire. Do you know why there... Lemire. Giants. Do you know why there are no more giants left in Midgard? I mean, not counting the serpents in the future.
Well, they did not take me into their confidence about that, Odin's convictions to the contrary. But I know this. If I've spent the better part of 60 winters seeing my best and brightest cut down by Thor and that damn hammer, I might very well go home to lick my wounds. It's too bad. I was fond of every giant I ever met.
So that's why they destroyed the bridges to Jotunheim. So the Aesir can fall. Is that why there's no tower in the lake?
I doubt it's a coincidence.
So you think we'll get to Jotunheim? We might find giants there?
Anything's possible.
They're dead.
Ooh. Here's Vol's behind that magical wall.
This audio that I accidentally pulled. Well, that was pulled because fucking look, Microsoft, just let me plug in a hard drive to my PC, clone the drive. If you need fucking BitLocker encryption with a fucking passcode, do that. Like, just let me log into my Microsoft account like 6 different times, and just let me port my Windows install. Because that was the problem. Because I couldn't do that. And that's why everything got fucked here. I blame Microsoft for this.
Wow. We were made. Wow.
Oh.
Wow. I can't believe we're setting foot in Tyr's vault. Another one of these. It's Tyr, but the middle panel is missing. Wait, I thought Tyr was a god, not a giant.
Ah, but he was loved by everyone, including the giants. Other than me, he was the only one they gifted with their special sight. Yeah, I wonder if the giants left a triptych about me somewhere too.
Go ahead.
Actually, come look. Let me show you how to do this.
That is not
You
necessary.
taught me so much. Let me teach you something.
Atreus,
Come on. You already speak it. Learning to read won't be that hard.
I know how to read, boy. Just not this tongue.
You're halfway there, already then. Okay, so the runes represent a lot of different things. Some gods, some animals.
Wait.
Some... Oh, am I going too fast? Sorry.
Not that. Do you smell something?
Yeah, I do. Smells like... rain?
You ruined everything. Learn that fucking hammer. And now everyone's gonna think I only got it because Maggie's gone. You're a joke. What if I kill you? No one's gonna laugh at me. Oh, are you dumb? They're your father's too. Or did you get it from your mum? She's stupid and ugly.
Quick time event.
It seems so. But there are to be attracted.
Father, the boy.
Atreus,
It can't stop. I don't know if it can stop.
You have to get him to flee quickly. There's no other way.
Maybe let's just stop my screen now. Thanks. Thanks, game.
And because the audio's mixed, it lowers my own voice in the recording. I think that's just stuck on my screen now. At least not too much. I think the fast forward was fucking with my ears.
Odin's eye is on you, brother. Especially now that you've taken to killing his kin. His forest is a blind spot for him. This is our smartest move. And if anyone can heal him, it's her.
what is happening to him?
I've seen it in mortals. Some conflict of the mind expressed itself as an ailment of the body. Never by God. By God, believing himself mortal. I can only imagine. We're almost there.
We're almost there. Yeah, I know, sir.
Somebody just called the serpent.
Yes.
Did that ever become relevant? I don't think it did. It will probably be relevant in Ragnarok.
The fever burns hotter. He is shaking.
It's serious. We must hurry.
Freya! Open the door! We need your help! Woman, do you hear me? It is urgent!
I'm still a god, go away!
The boy has fallen ill! Freya! He's ill.
Inside. This is no ordinary illness. The boy's true nature, your true nature, fights within him.
I take this to him. Will you help me?
Of course. There is a rare ingredient found only in Helheim. The keeper that protects the bridge of the damned. I need its heart.
How?
The realm of the dead. Do you know it?
Not this one.
It is a land of unyielding cold. Fires cannot burn there. No magic in all the 9 realms can create a blaze. As for the dead, your frost axe will be useless. You'll need to find something else.
Then I must return home. People of the past I swore would stay buried.
Who you were before, it doesn't matter. This boy is not your past, he is your son. And he needs his father. This rune opens the bridge to Helheim. When you are there, do not under any circumstances cross the bridge of the damned. There is no road back, understand?
Boy,
Timberlake, you must hurry. Through my garden there's a path leading to my boat. Take it. Return home. Dig up your past. Do whatever you need to do. Just bring me back the bridgekeeper's heart. And your son may survive. Now.
Freya. When last we spoke, I was...
No. You were right to distrust the word of a god. No need to explain. Not to me, not for that. I will keep him safe. That's a mother's promise.
He's breaking the house. Let's go.
Mother's promise, and considering what we learn later in the story, that's one very strong promise coming from her. I'm just leaving this whole sequence in. Alan.
You alright,
I think after Athena shows up, it disappears. So I should cut it. And I can remerge these two. Oh, excuse me. Holy flashing lights back. Do you have it at 10 feet? Yeah, I believe it still.
It changes nothing. Pretend to be everything you are not. Teacher, husband, father. But there is one unavoidable truth you will never escape. You cannot change. You will always be a monster.
I know. But I am your monster no longer.
Alright.
I can grab that. Maybe these I'm going to use what I'm really going to have for thumbnails, but whatever.
Alright, brother. Let's see what those blades can do.
What those blades can do is instantly just goes into Spartan room where I just push everything. If I do that? No. Okay.
Because I got the achievement of the sound annoyed me, and also spooked me. Settings in-game.
Oh, because fucking... Oh, shit. With Steam... I got a new PC, all my settings changed. Back to complaining about Microsoft. And Steam went... Oh, what the sound it makes when you get a fucking...
Client, not the overlay.
Over you get an achievement. Range is still there.
I'm pretty sure you weren't talking to me back there. Anything you'd like to get off your chest, brother? I can assure you I'm unsurpassed in keeping confidences. Well, you know where to find me. And for the record, I'd already guessed you were Greek. Athena, yeah, give away.
I only guessed you were Greek. The tracking on this is weird, like, because I believe it only tracks the hand. Look at the fold up. Only tracks the hands, but it doesn't like fully track my arm. It doesn't like guess my arms and like my head, so it can't really interpolate where like the top of my head is versus like where the top of the model would be, or like my eyes. Like I'm touching my eyelids right now, and model the like. Now I'm just touching the widow's peak of my hairline, and that's where the model tries to touch its eyes. Kind of one hand, the right hand doesn't really want to do much of anything correctly. It seems I'm now very much off the side of my head and in the air. I wonder if that's like a thing with the model or a thing with the software. Technology.
Just on that direction, I can see why.
Hey, you read your foreign magic! Sweet hairs nethers. What are those? I've never seen the like. That's gotta be a family heirloom.
No. Nor will never be.
Son, my brother and me created Mjolnir for the big idiots. I know from quality. And them special. Hey, where's the little turd?
You call ill?
No. What happened? He's here?
No. The fault is mine. And my responsibility to make it right.
You. We all gotta take responsibility sometime. Huh? Say, what can I do to help you? I can do things. You want I should tag along?
No. Your work here is enough.
All right. So where are you off to in such a hurry?
The realm of the dead.
Hellheim. Shit, this is serious. I'll be keeping my eye on you. Don't worry, kids are tough. When I was his age, I cut my own head clean off, and I'm none the worse for wear.
How do you get it back on? It's like...
That's a very good question. How the fuck did you put it back on? Dwarven magic. Fine, I'll take it.
Let's skip.
You can try the fire realm.
Now that
Yep.
now that Freya's given you the travel rune to Helheim, it should be unlocked on the table.
Well, it's not going to be. We need to unlock it first by doing this. Now it's unlocked.
Hellheim. Oh. Hold on, this thing you take. Son, you really are doing this.
Yeah, but I trust.
Some who's doing this. Have been your scotch in your back.
Thanks, Rock.
Let me take this moment to tell
Whether you like me,
what you don't say.
Let's get them.
Have been your Weaver. I'll be watching your back.
Thanks, Rock.
Let me take this moment to tell you that what you're about to do is absolutely insane. Odin can survive this cold. So, whose blades work?
How did he know? They didn't.
Freya's small place up.
No, we're still on the realm travel bridge. We're after the Bridge of the Damned. The dead use it to cross into their permanent home, the city of Helheim. The bridge keeper reminds the mission. He's the one we want. Just follow this bridge. Should lead us straight to her. You know, I really hope never to see this place again.
Wait.
Use the fire of your
Blades to burn away that hell's bramble blocking the path.
That's the tutorial message. That is literally a tutorial message. It's different from the other messages they'll sometimes say. Hint messages? Some of them are hints. Why am I classifying these things? It doesn't matter.
reasons we went back for those blades. All wrong. All wrong. This is all. Oh, this is all wrong. Only the newly dead should be here. There's too many. The gate must be closed, and if the gate's closed, then it's true. Hell's full up. Without the Valkyrie to sort and kill them, hell is overwhelmed.
Flip flop. What do you think we came here without the Valkyrie, without fighting the first Valkyrie? That's always something with open world games. You worry about when developing them. Well, if somebody does something out of order, and then that's also where some fun can come in. But whatever.
You'll be now. When we killed the Reavers near my home, they came here. How did they return so quickly?
Time doesn't move the same between all realms, especially where the spirit world is concerned.
Like the Light of Alfheim.
The opposite, in fact. The Lake of Souls feels faster than Alfheim time, but Hell is much slower than Midgard. Sorry, I'm sure that's confusing.
We will be back to my son all the sooner. That is good.
And you're a quick study.
That makes sense that Hell's slower because it's colder.
Sit. This Valhalla. Music within Hell.
Oh, no. Valhalla is part of Asgard. Only the worthy dead go there. The warriors who die in glorious combat. Hell is for those who die in dishonor.
Criminals.
Aye, and those dead of disease, blister, age.
It is dishonorable to grow old.
Well, never too late to go out fighting, I suppose.
Never too late to go out fighting, I suppose. There's several jokes there, but I do not want to make them to avoid getting in trouble.
Will killing the bridge keeper help the damn Midgard?
I don't expect it will. I don't suppose it will make things any worse either. It'll be one less obstacle for the living to reach the inner sanctum of Helheim. But who'd be mad enough to go there?
Oh, when you're dead and got nowhere else to go.
Yes.
Mad division. The Bridge of the Damned. And there's the Keeper.
Okay, I'm too curious. To the internet. God of War. Helheim. Giant bird. I placed a giant bird in Helheim from Songa on fucking Reddit. Outboard mythology or the game prophecy called that mythos in bold, game lore, not in bold as in Norse mythology. The giant bird in Helheim is one of three roosters, cock, who signal Ragnarok has begun. Helheim's soot red rooster. Oh, what the fuck? Did I run over my own headphone cable? No, I was just caught in the wheel. Who has no name, crows to alert the dishonorable dead of Ragnarok. The Crimson Rooster in Jotunheim. Did we see one in Jotunheim? Alerting the giants of Ragnarok, but the giants are dead. And Gil in Camby, the Golden Rooster, crows in Asgard, alerting Dirk of Ragnarok, Odin. The Sons of Ragnarok in order Baldur's death. 3 endless winters with no summer, called Fimbulwinter. The 2 wolves in the sky swallowing the sun and the moon. So like an eclipse, probably. The stars will go dark. Well, that's dark. The 3 roosters crow. Helheim will... Heimdall will blow his horn, the final sign. Long story short, it's the giant bird we see in the top right there is the alarm that is one of the alarms of Ragnarok, essentially, it seems. Your face, McOne-Eye. Oh, you. Yeah.
And there's the Keeper, making sure the dead are really dead.
What is that he holds?
That totem contains a powerful source of magical energy, the very power of Helheim itself. But what you want is his heart,
Just take it and we can leave.
How?
Start some trouble. You can do that, right?
What is that? I don't have a fucking microphone because the fucking audio's fucked up for all this. It was, self-centered me there. Censored me there. What the fuck is that? Oh, that's funny. And then we fight the bastard.
The monster needs
Because we don't have the axe, it's different, so I am going to put that in.
nice. Give me your heart.
Now the heart, brother. You'll have to get your hands dirty.
You then split the heart in two. Strategic use of camera angles should not actually have to model the inside of a dead body. Meanwhile, giant bird. Hi, Siren. Enjoy your lurking.
I have heart. I need nothing more.
Just got enough to linger the other way.
Kratos. Zeus.
Zeus?
My father.
Your father was this? Well, that explains a lot. What is the place? Never go there. Understand?
How is he here? That is not possible.
It's just an illusion. Hell's known for torturing its inhabitants with their own past. We should focus on getting back to your son.
I just want to do this chest. It's definitely go farther just to see more, but let's not accidentally fuck this shit up.
No, shh. He's supposed to be here. It's cold. Real quick, give me your blades.
Why?
I said it, you'll be on hand too. Come on. Pretty much Nicholas. Be right back. Yeah. You don't suppose he Nicholas, do you? There. Now they're ready for the winds of hell. Just target this magical blade to do with your blades and throw.
Nope. I thought crashed. We're fine. Where the hell Baron said we can only be held for 10 seconds? I forgot.
See it? Just let her loose. See that? Yeah, you can absorb and release the winds of hell whenever it damn pleases. So you're welcome, and I believe it. This place is cold enough to freeze a pair of pigeon eggs. I sometimes wonder if there was once some sort of accident in his brain.
We have been away too long.
That sounds good.
Put that there. Still 20 hours of footage to go through. To do all the voiceover, like thematics.
Sorry, brother, I'm still stuck in what I had back there. Zeus was your father?
Not now. We should focus on getting out of hell.
And with that, I cannot argue. I'll just contemplate that little nugget in silence thing.
Like that. When you go to McDonald's and you're just wanting chicken nuggets. Probably not. Me messing around. I can tell because of the audio waveforms. If there's anything I've learned from editing is that you can just identify roughly what's going on by looking at the waveforms. Like this well, I can also tell by the fucking markers I put here, but down here is probably audio or a fight because of how close together all the peaks and valleys are and the density. This is probably this. You compare it with the actual visual here. This is probably more cutscene. Something more slow and deliberate.
You made it! Better get home to your boy already.
No.
Right, then we can't get that'll be a living machine. Machine delay, brother. It's straight back to Midgard with that heart.
Go, that's the best.
Your father was Zeus, brother. Your father was Zeus. I finally understand. I'm dangling from the hip of the bloody ghost of Sparta.
Do not call me that.
What, don't mistake me, brother. From what I heard, the Pantheon had it coming. But it's still a bit to take in. And you hate gods. But you really can't stay away from them, can you?
You must say nothing to the boy. He must never know.
Bollocks, brother. Respectfully, bollocks. He has...
Still one of my favorite lines in this thing. Blacks. Respectfully, but Blacks. Me talking to any politician ever.
Oh, he'll never be whole without the truth. Look, I get it. You hate the gods, all gods. So actually, that includes yourself. And it includes your boy. You see that? He feels that. He can't help what he is. He can't begin to help it because you haven't even told him. It's all connected, man.
You will tell him nothing.
Very well.
That's such a good line.
Alex,
Brother, respect.
Hey, so that shortcut between realms? Well, I made it better. Alright, now you're frozen.
We use that.
I know you do. So I took a few gusts from them winds of hell and made it so it ain't just one way. Now you can use it to travel to and from. If I didn't break it.
Then we can take it to Freya.
there's an idea, brother.
Must be some kinks to sort out, but you'll make it.
Just go, brother.
I'm just railroading us. Makes sense. Yeah, I think so. It was just a big long street.
Did I leave the part with Brock? I leave the part with Brock, and I'll just up to here. Merge.
Well, this isn't right. Yeah, but close enough. He did say there were kinks.
We must hurry. Right.
You have it.
Yes.
Back of your hand.
Yes, do we all?
Yeah, we just...
I can break the fever. But to heal.
He must know the truth of what he is.
Yes.
It is not so simple.
Help me prop him up. Did I tell you that I have a son too? It's been forever since I last saw him. At his birth, the runes foretold needless death. The babe in my arms was so small, so helpless. I knew right then I would do anything to protect him, no matter the sacrifice. Of course, everything I did for myself. I let my needs, my fears, come before what he needed. And I couldn't say his resentment until it was too late. Don't make the same mistake. Have faith in him. I know the truth isn't simple, but nothing is when it involves your child.
It is a curse. The boy has been cursed.
Don't leave without me.
I will not.
I'm better now.
I see that. Is he well enough to travel?
For now.
It won't happen again. I promise.
You see that it does not. Freya, I will not forget this.
Oh, there she is. Like, where she is.
Thanks.
Your father did the heavy lifting. You should stay, recover.
You have done enough.
You know my door is always open to you.
That's Vanaheim, isn't it?
You figured that out, did you?
Well, the window looks like Bifrost crystal, and I know that's not what's on the other side of the wall. And, well, it makes you sad.
You were wise for one so young. Yes, this is a window to a home I left long ago, but it is only a view.
This thing that happened to you now, Fawn. You can't leave Midgard, can you?
A gift from my former husband upon our separation.
I wouldn't trap you in Midgard.
Petty cruelty would be reason enough for him, but as with all his rash decisions, he's driven by fear. The Vanir were the greatest threat to the Aesir until our marriage broke her to peace. Many of the Vanir now think I betrayed them, the fruits of my sacrifice. To be hated by my own kind, to trap me here, is to ensure I can never make it right.
In a single word, oof. Sir, I don't think oof is the right word to use here. Oof.
Now then, before Modi so rudely interrupted us, we were just about to explore Tyr's vault.
Yes, to find the Black Rune. Boy, do you know the way from here?
Oh, I don't know.
Sure you do, lad. We need a boat.
I don't know. I guess we need a boat.
Okay then.
The boy's depressed. The boy is Sag. Walking around at the speed of sound.
A Valkyrie. We have to save her.
Think before you act. Are we prepared to face such a powerful foe?
I'm ready if you are.
I same here. If that counts for anything, it doesn't.
Oh my, if that counts for anything. You are ahead. No, it does not. Fighting, fighting, fighting. Complaining, complaining, complaining. Fighting, fighting, fighting. Fighting, 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 fighting. Leaving because we couldn't actually beat. Yeah, no, we gave up. Yeah, this is what I'm talking. You can see, because we know Mimir talks here, we just saw that up here. He talks here, and those peaks are higher than the fighting peaks down here. Down here with the Valkyrie fight.
See. Boat washed ashore. Someone did call us up earlier.
Get in. I will pull. You are quiet. Are you not better?
I guess.
I know you overheard my talk with Freya. You think you understand, but you do not. Why do you say nothing?
You said I was cursed. You think I'm weak because I'm not like you. I know I was never what you wanted. But after all this, I thought maybe things were different.
You do not know everything, boy.
No. But at least I know the truth now.
The truth. The truth. I'm a god, boy. From another land far from here. When I came to these shores, I chose to live as a man. But the truth is, I was born a god. And so were you.
What in the world happened? Fix that real fast, because that was weird.
From another land far from here. When I came to these shores, I chose to live as a man. But the truth is, I was born a god. And so were you. Boy, have you nothing to say?
Can I turn into an animal?
Can you turn into an animal? No. No, I do not think so.
Give it a shot.
Mother knew? She was a god too?
No. She was mortal, but she knew about your nature.
I'm a god.
Yeah, me, God.
Why did you wait so long to tell me?
I had hoped to spare you. Being a god, it can be a lifetime of anguish and tragedy.
Getting this for the potential thumbnail asset.
That is the curse. That is.
What sorts of things can I do? Can I fly? Or turn invisible? I don't feel like God.
I do not know the reach of your godhood. But over time, we will learn.
You sure I can't turn into a wolf?
You are welcome to surprise me.
Is this why you're voice sometimes? Are you sure you've never heard any?
Not as you do.
That's no surprise. Every god is unique.
So, maybe I won't be strong like father, but I'll have abilities on my own.
You already do, Eddie. Your faculty for language is extraordinary for one so young. Time alone will tell what else you'll become capable of.
So you do all alone.
I did that, but I've known more than my share of gods.
Me too, apparently. I wonder what the laws about. Freya for sure. Rocket Sindri?
They do not need to know.
Thor! Does he know? Is that why he's after us? Do you know him from before?
The day of your mother's funeral was the first I ever saw Balder. That is the truth.
Hey, we don't have to go right back to Gersvall, do we? I mean, we're gods. We can do whatever we want, right? What do you really feel like doing?
I will show you.
That's a good way to defuse that.
I will show you. Proceeds to throw him in the lake. I think we just dick around for a bit, fighting. Because fighting travelers being bad at the video game. That's him complaining about not being able to read. NA education moments. Excuse me.
Hey, Sindri. Have you met Mimir?
If you mean the severed head that keeps blinking at me, please keep it away. There is no possible way that's hygienic.
Oh, that's nice. Lovely to see you too, Sindri. Knob.
Knob.
No. You just called him a penis. Yeah. It's funny. Be funny if I just called him penis directly as well. Anyways, back to it. Probably just.
Yeah, I wanted to go up here, but let's go here.
Hey, if I'm a god, maybe I can fly.
No, no! God's too must stay on the path, I promise you.
Why is Odin so desperate to find a way into Jotunheim?
He's convinced the giants hold the key to changing his fate when Ragnarok comes. They are the Aesir's oldest enemies, after all, and it's their army that's supposed to do him in the end. But more than that, he covets their gifts of prophecy. He wants to know what they know and see what they see. So much suffering could have been avoided if his insatiable curiosity was not so much stronger than his wisdom.
What do you mean?
Ah, remind me to tell you why they call him the Lord of the Hanged.
Hey, one more way. Oh, let's get the gallows. My eyes. Now this is the world. What the world? What this is like?
These two back together. Just us kind of doing some more exploring here, it seems. Just going around at this outpost. This is where we cheese something. I remember cheesing something here. Yes, yes, yes. This is where we spawned. This is where we spawned a band of enemies. And then because there's a loop on the lower section, we were just able to cheese them by just running around in circles, even though they're much higher level, and we can just throw projectiles at them. And more just fighting. Dying, fighting, dying, dying, fighting, and dying. So we. As I said before, fucking around at the speed of sound, and we do that till the end of the stream, it seems. Okay. And the audio is still merged. I think this one over here is when I fix it. I honestly don't remember. And messing with settings and back to fucking around at the speed of sound. Hey, okay, he was saying that because we got back on. Yeah, here we are.
Read it.
Death itself I swallow, to spring forth life tomorrow.
Oh, I like that one. I wonder if I wrote it.
Enter.
Is that the other man?
Says Earth.
Swallows death, brings forth life.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah. I wish I'd known I was a god in Alpha. I wouldn't have felt so bad about killing somebody else.
Well, I'm not sure that's the lesson.
You've done
It's
nothing
not.
to bring it. The elves forced their affairs upon us.
No, I get it now. We had god things to do. And they were in the way.
No.
Dragging us into their little problems.
Again, are we just leaving that there?
I mean, just knowing we're gods makes me feel so much stronger.
Maybe you feel a little too good right now. With power comes a big choice, lad. You can either
Yeah.
serve yourself or put your godhood in the service of others, like Tyr did.
People really loved him, huh?
Aye, the god of war, the one who fought for peace. Had a reputation for being heroic and lawful, using his power and knowledge.
Also.
Dead.
People really loved him, huh?
Aye, the god of war.
That's one of my favorite, like, jokes in any sort of media is when they say the title and then everybody in the crowd just goes wild.
But one who still fought for peace. Had a reputation for being heroic and lawful, using his power and knowledge to stop wars rather than start them.
So there are good gods.
Hello, in the light night. You better not be high as shit again to be rude to me.
Cinnamon, it's been known to happen. Cinnamon,
Yes? And we can be two of them, boy. It's two different people. Hello, I'm
This
Chris.
one mentions places I've never heard of. Seems Tyr really liked to travel.
Tyr believed the mind, not might, was key to preventing war and chaos. And he also knew visiting other cultures would give him perspective staying in one place did not. While Odin always hoarded knowledge, guarding it jealously, Tyr was open and sharing with his man his wisdom. For this, mortals adored Tyr, showing their love by bringing him gifts the world over.
Greece, Egypt, Japan. I assume that's a combined econ.
So, whatever happened to Tyr?
Odin came to regard him as a threat to his rule. He suspected Tyr of collaborating to aid the giants instead of helping to steal their secrets for Aesir. The same thing he accused me of, frankly. Though in Tyr's case, I believe he was right.
You think Tyr was helping the giants?
I do. He felt responsible for the suffering visited upon him by Odin. I suspect he had something to do with helping them cover their tracks.
The missing Jonar Tower.
Correct.
Well, that's good.
I believe it
Go to
only
the
been
gym
done with Tyr and the
sometime.
giants working together.
Granted, I don't know why I would do it at the gym. I've never been to it. I think the last quote-unquote workout I had was probably track in high school. Granted, I do walk a fuckload at work and lift milk a lot. Dumbbells. I just imagine Cracky juggling dumbbells. Somebody put a helmet on him if he ever does that, please.
Brother, up there! The winds of hell!
The ones of what?
Oh, we forgot to mention that. When you were sick, we went to Helheim to get your cure.
You did?
Terrible experience, by the way.
Yeah, I'm not... what's the competition? Mr. Universe? Is that what it is? The one that... because there's bodybuilding, and then there's strong. My muscles are more not actually strongman at all, but the strongman is more functional than fucking bodybuilding muscles are. Okay, I can grab.
Ah, that's the Hindu from Mapleland. Used to have one of Owen back in the day. You should take it, boy.
Yes, boy, take it. We might need to butter bread somewhere on our travels.
This is why no one likes you.
That session, that part there, this is why no one likes you. That just reminds me of I think it was a Vine. The guy, like, I hope it was a blank, shoots off a blank from a revolver in the house, and his brother falls off the couch and just goes, "This is why mom doesn't fucking love you." One of my favorite things ever. And I feel like I need to quote that more whenever somebody pisses me off. That's just...
Wow. Yes!
There. Nope, nope. Please do not align. Well, I need you. Do not align with the playhead, please. Fighting, fighting, fighting. Audio.
When did you see that vault that set you off?
It is not important.
Didn't want to you.
It was a rash impulse. You need not dwell on my failings.
Wow, that was almost an apology. Well, I guess you do like to smash water.
Ready yourself, boy.
It's right in my way. So,
Look, I just want to know the truth from now on, okay? I don't care if it hurts me or not. I want to learn. Just because you hate being a god doesn't mean I have to.
This way around.
There we go. Okay.
And I thought those saws were scary.
Right.
Look, it's the wolf giants. Skull Nazi.
That's right. The bringers of day and night.
Ragnarok against the sun and moon, right? Did you know them?
I don't know. Like them well enough to cover a massive wall in his vault with them, though.
Place that there.
Oh, I don't know. Don't you enjoy it at all? Being a god? On an adventure in some amazing place? Maybe Mother wanted us to have a little fun. Everything we've seen and done. Maybe it was her gift. I don't see another trap for the,
Winds of Hell? Maybe we can get up to one of those balconies for a better look.
That's what I was thinking, but how?
And then I spent the next 6 minutes being a fucking idiot. Actually, we can time this. Probably about there. 58:15. Okay, it was only like 3 minutes. For the next 3 minutes, I was a fucking idiot. Get up there, fight, fight, fight.
Yeah, something like that.
What are these?
thought is faster than wind. I don't win.
Perhaps this isn't about speed at all. There's someplace else the winds can go.
You know, for someone so loved, Tear was paranoid. Let's have...
See, even though. What of these?
Thought is faster than wind.
Perhaps this isn't about speed at all. There's someplace else the winds can go.
You know, for someone so loved, Tear was paranoid.
Aye, thanks to Odin, with good reason.
Well, here's the thing. You probably can't get from up here to down here. My mystery. The next part.
Explaining the puzzle.
Boy, get out of here.
I'm fine. How do we get you out?
Control chains on the wall.
But there are three of them. What do I do?
Atreus, focus. You can do this.
Please, Harry, I don't know yet if I can drown.
Okay, fair. He says everyone. He hangs them. Skulls go and chases the sun. Ragnarok to happen. They have to eat them. These are out of order.
Good boy.
So the moon goes on the left, sun on the right. With the moon in the middle, which part do I pull?
And then this next part is me being bad at puzzles.
Well, I can't drown. Yes, that's something.
We're not stopping! Wait! What's that chain for? Father, above you!
Boy, you have to stop that chain.
Ow!
I do not know.
Wait, I know what to do!
Your knife?
There's no other way! It's not working! It should work!
Your knife.
I know, but it's easier.
That was coming, boy.
Not the same way you do it.
The red's free! I think we did it!
Let's go see what Tear's got for us.
Oh no, raise protection! It rubbed off! What should we do?
We keep going.
Some search. Teddy.
Do not know where. Do not know.
There it is!
Be mumbling about something.
There it is! We got it!
Do some searching. This is a cutscene. I'm waiting for things to wake up.
Boy. Yeah. On the day you were born, I made 2 knives, using metals from my home and from this land. One for myself. And when you were ready, one for you. Today is that day.
So I'm a man now, like you?
No. We are not men. We are more than that. The responsibility is far greater. And you must be better than me. Understand? Say it.
I will be better.
The power of this weapon, any weapon, comes from here. But only when tempered by this. By the discipline, the self-control of the one who wields it. That is where the true strength of a warrior lies. You must never forget that. Good then. Come. You like?
Wait!
The room! Did you see it?
Yes!
Are you certain?
I got it! Trust me!
Good then. Aim for the face.
Wholesome bullshit followed by incredible violence.
Phew. He was big. But no match for us gods.
I have beaten bigger.
That's what she said.
Puny troll.
Anyways.
Yeah, I'm turned around. Which way's the sandal back up?
It's getting too cocky. I don't like that.
Me neither.
Chaos.
You already know what happens. You know what? I forgot. Excuse me.
Well, so we have another, I think like a bunch of different realms we haven't been to. Yeah.
We're so close again.
Sit. Go on, Atlas. My birth.
Glenn knows.
To a journey's end.
Really? Sounds like rotten eggs. Is it still good?
Possibly.
That's it. Hans photoshopped a dick in his mouth. Also, it's probably a better still.
Father, why did you leave your home and come here? Does it have to do with the other gods there? It's just, you hate the gods so much. But you're proof that gods can be good. And you're good. You only killed those deserving, right?
Yes.
Ah, but who's worthy enough to judge?
Quiet, head. We are. We know better.
Uh-huh. Sounding more like a garb at the moment.
Ready?
Ready.
Come.
I think I'm gonna like being a god.
Oh, you bastard. Get us in trouble. Okay, that's causing good.
We go where we want, we do what we want, and now we're gonna go see the giants.
Aye. Having learned that travel room to Jotunheim, we can now head back to the gateway on top of the peak and put that magic chisel to good use.
Nobody's getting our way this time. Come on.
The other gods at the top of the mountain. Oh no. You know, the other gods at the top of the mountain picking you up and throwing you. As the kids. Wait, isn't this from my generation? Why am I saying the kids? Yeet. Oh, sorry. I thought we can't teleport up there. Bullshit. Hate you. Anyways. We have to tell a story.
Don't be mad, but I've seen those blades of yours before. They were out of the house when I was hiding. Is that why you never let me down there? Where'd they come from?
Where am I gotten? From a life that is behind me.
Well, they're in my life too, and I'd like to hear that story.
Those days are dead. To relive them is needless.
How can it be needless if it's the truth?
One day, you will understand.
I'll take your word for it.
Mere tail. Yapping.
For knowledge. Time he spent 9 days a dead man. Hung himself by the neck from Yggdrasil's branches, put his spear through his own side, and bled down into the well of destiny. He roamed the realms of the dead and plundered the world tree of its secrets, until I think quite rightly it got fed up with him and sent it back to the land of the living. Did I not mention he was barking mad?
The barking map is taking up a new meaning in this day and age. The same color, yeah, the same color trends. Flavor dialogue. I think we tried this before, and that's why there's no dialogue here. Failure, failure. Failure. That's when the stream crashed. And back to failures. Oh god.
Thank you for releasing my physical form.
You're welcome.
I have only gratitude.
Why were you trapped?
I am uncertain. My mind, still fragmented. The rope stood I found here. It is the last thing I remember.
The what?
Valhalla awaits. I must return.
Jeez, darkest. The Lookstall of Valkyr.
What is that, Lemire?
It's a council chamber of sorts, hidden away in Midgard. The Valkyries would often need a place to confer outside of Odin's prying eyes. They thought themselves properly concealed, but the All-Father sees all, so the saying goes.
Where is it?
Remember the room with the 8 thrones?
I think so. We've been to a lot of different places.
Next to the left of the 2 Orsman statues. I didn't call it out for what it was at the time. I didn't know for sure.
Think we'll find out why the Valkyries are like this?
That chamber held a special significance for them. We'll find something there, I'm certain of it.
What a realm shift, I think it slows down surrounding enemies. That's something.
This is because they start yapping in the.
There's something on the street.
Yeah, that's why that's like that. That's why that marker.
There's something I can't figure out.
Yeah.
Look at us to prevent Ragnar.
Yeah.
But the serpent's already been there, seen it.
Yeah.
So hasn't he already found?
It's a tricky thing, lad. And Odin's just arrogant enough to think he can get the best of it.
Fate is another lie told by the gods. Nothing is written that cannot be unwritten.
On that, brother, you and the All-Father may just agree. Even if he can't prevent Ragnarok, he still hopes to learn enough details to influence the outcome. Remind me later to tell you about the wolves.
Did he ever tell us about the wolves? I don't think he told us about the wolves. Just menus.
I'm gonna just think around the corner. I like to see the look on his face.
No, I may have kept your secret too long, but now you will keep our secret.
Yeah.
Which are our own way. Shouldn't we be open? Like here?
Dear kept secrets too, for good reasons. To protect people. It is wiser to be discreet.
That doesn't mean you should lie to your friends or your family.
I'm sure Sindri would understand and do. Stand and do. So, lad, excited to finally see the land of the giants?
Yeah, but also sad the journey's almost over. Oh, what if we get to your time and there aren't any giants there either?
Makes little difference to us. Fulfilling your mother's wish is what is important.
Ah! Look, don't go anywhere. Be with you in 2 shakes.
Father, can I tell him?
No,
Tell you what. Did you put this meal in your mouth? Oh, God. I'll vomit. I'm not kidding. I'll throw up on it.
it is nothing. A family matter.
Oh, I can tell you a thing or two about family matters.
Let me guess. Your brother isn't as talented as you, and his work is junk.
Those things are accurate. Your plate?
It's all you ever talk about, over and over. Do something about it or shut up for it.
I see.
Yeah, we're sick of hearing about little people's little problems.
All right. I heard enough. Let's have a look at your gift. Can't guarantee you'll like my work today.
Oh, yeah, way too arrogant, way too fast. Also, the kid. Oh, fucking. What was his name? Modi? I think it was Modi. One of the 2 fucking brothers. He saw fucking Modi die. Does he not put 2 and 2 together and realize he can still have his head crushed? Menus, bullshit menus.
Come on, get in there. See what you get. You thought that was gonna stop us? Okay, which way up?
Why did you speak to the dwarf like that?
Aren't you sick of hearing about him and his brother?
Of course, but it serves nothing to make an enemy of him.
He should know the truth, even if it hurts.
It was needless and unkind.
Truth is more important than kindness.
Your mother would disagree.
She wasn't a god.
Now that I'm lying. I wonder how far gone he is.
Boy, had a lot of respect for his mother, and now that he's a god in his mind, well, now that he has that knowledge, he does not fucking care. Jeez.
Why don't you let me carry her up from here?
No.
Why not? We're almost there. You know I can handle it.
Can you? After the way you spoke of her, I question that.
What? That she wasn't a god?
She was better than a god, and you shall not dishonor her.
Fine. Carry her yourself.
Yeah, he's lost it.
We're gonna save her, right?
If by safer you mean quickly rip her wings off, then my vote is aye.
Enough. Both of you. I will decide the best course of action.
Our course of action is, well, ripping her wings off after we get our ass beat 7,000 times. Yeah, we gave up.
Broken again. You know, I'm starting to question Cinder's skill. Maybe Pop was right all along.
Jesus, the lightning strikes are fucking flashing me. That's how lightning works. Shut up.
Mimir. If you knew all along that we were gods, why come up with the story about Odin trying to follow us to Jotun before we get there? Isn't it a lot simpler if they want us dead because we're gods, and they think we're a threat?
I suppose we can't rule it out, but Odin's ways are subtle and his purposes are...
Enough about Odin and his whole stupid family.
I need to smack this kid off the mountain.
I suppose that's Odin's doing too. Nice try. You and Mother always said all gods were evil. But we're not. Tyr wasn't. Freya neither. The Acer gods, that is evil. And you know what? Odin's right. We are a threat. Because we know what they are and we know we can beat them.
Well, not all of them. Not yet.
Maggie did his worst. And he's dead. They're no better than us.
Maggie who died. Modi's the other one.
And they're gonna be sorry they picked us. And they're fine.
Boy's gotten way too cocky. He's going to get us killed. To the point where you're going to get yourself killed? That's not right.
Yeah, that's more random. Video game. I need to control. See that? I know, just editing video, trying to slice up all the VODs so we can have our, my time with, episodes of God of War. How you been doing, Kip? No, this continues.
Before you get to Maggie, my old father called me a coward.
Looks like he did more than that. Move it. We'll pick up where he left off.
I'll kill you. No. He was beaten. Not worth killing.
He should pay for what he said about Mother.
I said no.
But we're gods.
Sounds like a good time, Kip.
We want.
That's what I said to your mother, right before I gave it to her. What are you doing?
It's not much better than than Mother's.
You killed against my wishes. You lost control.
Haven't you been teaching me to kill?
I've been teaching you to survive. We are gods, boy. And that makes us a target. From now until the end of days, you are marked. So I teach you to kill, yes, but in defense of yourself. Never as an indulgence.
Nobody cared about him anyways. What's the difference?
There are consequences for killing a god.
What? How do you know? How do you know?
Watch your tone, boy.
Whatever.
to get a thumbnail midfield. What about that? Probably all these images, but they're useful. Also, just the slow turn, even at times 2 speed. Jeez. And merge that back. Fighting. Kid being overly cocky again.
That's big hole.
Kido, was the word me.
Oh, yeah. It's a big hole.
Kido was about your way. You've Modi found us. Baldur cannot be far.
Good. I have a few words for him too.
No, you do not. You lead him to me.
So you can kill him. Because that's what we do to our enemies, right? Because you do the same to us.
I will do only what is necessary.
And I'll help.
No.
It'll be easy. We're gone.
Oh, he got him.
Stop!
I love how he did nothing, and I think it's only because the enemy had a shield.
Enough of these guys.
I mean, no, hey, where are you? Beat. Oh, God.
Lift. Knees.
New way out.
Let's find a skip fighting.
Have you forgotten your training?
Oh, are you talking to me? So you didn't like my tone.
But I got this kid got just so arrogant so fast.
Broken. I wonder if Modi was somehow able to sever its connection to the world key to funnel us here.
Interesting.
It's another robbery. We're gonna save her, right?
If by save her, you mean brutally rip away?
I just say the same things over and over again. After all that, also that. We only tried once here because that's a purple Valkyrie, which is... They use health bars in this to indicate how strong an enemy is relative to your own strength.
I can't learn if you're in or away.
Can't learn if you
I
don't
can't learn if
teach
you
me.
won't teach me.
Can't teach if you won't
Do
learn
not heed my
anything.
lessons.
I've done everything you made me wise, and all I wanted was the truth. Where did you get your fireballs? Why did you hide them? You said there are consequences to killing a god. You used the blades to kill one. Who else did you kill? Before Maggie? How many? Do you hear me?
I heard you, and these are not subjects for discussion. Do not push me away.
Fine. Come here. Guess what? I know everything I need to know now. I have nothing else to learn.
Oh, congratulations.
But they just can't get it. It's like... Conversation that you like silence us part.
Boy!
And then he's up again. Now back to fighting.
Brothers, be warned. The tunnels I'm seeing in the walls up here show signs of recent dragon activity.
We already killed that dragon.
Oh, did you then? Oh, how'd that go?
We already killed that dragon. Oh, did you? Well, nice. Small
Hey, look at
flavor text. Maybe we lost for a bit. Atreus awoken the frost giant.
boy!
Well, we can flip that. Fighting, fighting, fighting. How far? Do 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 do. Hey, Cinder. Hi.
Hi, Cedric.
The adult thing would be to help you, so come on.
I mean, you can help us.
I can't guarantee you'll like my work today.
You'll still be a dick. You just...
Menus. More fighting. Actually, a fight we didn't need to do.
To the brothers either. You want brothers.
Come on, you know. Come on, you two. The silence is getting unnerving.
Don't worry about it. We're focusing.
Yeah, boy.
Nearly there now.
Finally.
Boy, the room.
Nothing happened.
Carve along that.
What's something important?
Yeah. We made it.
Beautiful, isn't it? Why remember once? Brother, look out! Miss me.
Run, boy! Cross the bridge!
No! I'm a dodger! I can do this! Get off him!
Really?
Brother, let go! Forget yourself, do everything! All this time, I thought I needed you! Just more. Turns out, the boy is the brains.
Yeah, I looked way too easy.
No! You broke the gate! That was the only way to get on!
Stupid son of a bitch!
Get out of there, boy.
Yes, by all means. Run away. Let Daddy do all the heavy lifting for you.
Let go!
Calm down, boy. You're not ready for this.
I'm ready!
Boy.
And here I thought my family was fucked up. Oh, your father is right. You are far from ready. Now would you be so kind to hold this for me? Thank you.
Atreus!
Don't you know when to give up?
Stay away from my gun!
Wait! You won't stop me! I will break you! Why won't you die?
Maybe if I skip this part, because it's a bit of a cutscene, but it's interactive. I'll keep it. It's fine. Not just to keep in the satisfaction of just beating the shit out of Baldur. There he goes. And there he is again. Fucking world server, like, fuck was that?
Who's activated the bridge? Hey, I asked you a question! Too late. It's locked in! And when the bridge opens, the full-weight mask will come crashing down on you. It's over.
So be it.
Father!
No! Listen to me!
Let me out!
Let go of it now, I will kill him. You know I will. What did you do?
Boy! Boy,
I'm here.
stay still.
No, that's not.
That was one long scene. How many minutes is that? Okay, let's just count that as 7. Yeah, it's about 7 minutes. Interesting. Oh, and there's more, technically. Nope. Control Z. That was misaligned. Because it locked on to the marker. Hey, up and across.
Wow, it's cold.
Just want to go down.
See a ship.
Get us there. It only takes us halfway to Tyr's temple, but at least it gets us far from here. For 1,000 mortal lifetimes, the Bridgekeeper kept living out of this place. And now that you've ripped his heart out, here we are. Funny how it all comes around.
I don't know if the Bridgekeeper could have even... Like, we flew over where the Bridgekeeper was. I don't think that meant anything.
You should pay for what he said about Mother.
Boy,
That wasn't me. It was me. But we're gods. We can do whatever we want.
turn away, boy.
That's what I said to your mother, right before I gave it to her.
It wasn't me. I couldn't have done that.
Do not dwell on those thoughts. Not here.
Yeah.
We must keep moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do we find ourselves? That'd be interesting.
Hi, Nix, how's it going? We're just continuing to edit God of War. We're on, in terms of footage, we're on 27 out of 42, and then we have a bunch of other stuff we do for the episodes we make with all the VOD footage we have. Let's just...
Torture.
How do we stop it?
Escape hell as soon as possible.
I'm not gonna let it bother. Like you said, Mir, it was just an illusion. I wasn't me.
No. But it is who you have become of late.
Look, I know I got us in. I'll get us out. Whatever I want.
I will get us out. You will follow orders.
But maybe that's not who I am.
It had better be. Now let me focus.
Got that back into there, and then I think a lot of it just... puzzle solving, fighting. That's why I like having subtitles on, because I can actually visually see when they're talking instead of having to pick it out from the speed.
I would never come outside. You had no right. I had every right. I am your mother. I had no right to you. I can't taste. I can't smell. I can't feel the temperature of this room. Feasting, drinking, women. It's all gone. You never got
In pain again. Death has no power over you now. You would rather die?
you again. Yes. I would rather not. Yes. Take it away. I can't. Please. Please take it away.
It doesn't work like that. Son, just in time, you'll forgive me.
Come. No. Yeah. I won't. Ruin my life.
We can figure this out. I promise. Trust me. I know.
I'm not gonna fix it. Come on. Do it. Come on. Coward. I never want to see you again. Never.
What is it, mother? Why did you keep this from us?
What you believe? It's not my mind.
I will not.
I'm at a loss. I sure you have no reason to keep such a thing a secret.
There's the boat. We will speak more of this soon.
I'm a coward.
Yeah. And then, yep, more fighting. Wait, I need to, for as much as habitual editing can be with what you're supposed to do, sometimes my brain just skips beats.
Such chaos. We'll have much to do after I'm killed.
Who's that?
We must hurry.
Puzzle solving. Trust me. That's why I edit on stream, because if I don't, more likely than not, I will not actually edit at all. That is honestly such a bad habit, but... trying to get better at it. Puzzle solving.
Not entirely sure this is seaworthy.
She will do.
Doesn't this boat fly? It doesn't need to be seaworthy, just airworthy.
The sails are intact.
Great. Just bear in mind this boat can only take us part of the way. Tears
Oh, wait, no,
a
wait.
tremendous waterfall, which, sadly, we are downstream. That means even if we get there intact, we still need to sail up a waterfall somehow.
The Vanguard built the greatest ship that ever was, and it can fly.
Heathcliff, yeah, because it was designed to fly. This was not.
Nevertheless, this is the boat we have.
Perhaps the biggest iceberg I've ever seen.
At least the fire's making heat. What now?
Yeah, the thing.
Alright. There you go, now it's flying.
Just to come in and be like, "Son, fucker."
And we're stuck.
It's not for long. Stay with the boat.
I can't believe it. We just made a huge sky lantern.
And the sails caught fire.
Oh, yes.
Sure, I can help.
I said stay on the boat.
Staying on the boat.
I think that's just the way down.
Back to puzzle solving. Being a general idiot, it seems. There we go.
Wait for me there.
A fucking Revenant. I hate the Revenants in this game. Mainly because they can only be hit after you hit them with the Atreus, and also the Revenant spam sometimes when there's just like 3 of them.
We need to talk, brother. You do realise it's over, don't you? Even if we make it back to Midgard, you and Balder destroy the only gate to Jotunheim. We are out of options. And that boy up there, he's in 9 kinds of pain. His head's turned so far around.
Atreus is not your concern.
Well, he might become everyone's concern if you don't do something. You don't have to be this.
Atreus,
I can help.
together now.
That didn't come off.
We did it. We're free.
That's it.
We are going to get out of here.
Grace me, Father. It is time to end this. Yes, my son. It is time. Yes. No,
It's that voice again. Do you know who that is?
I do not know.
Lying to him, Kratos. Tell the boy the truth. And yeah, this is just a bunch of fighting for a while, I believe.
Ed, how long before we reach the temple?
Yeah, it's freezing.
As long as we maintain this speed and those fires don't go out, we should be there in no time, lad.
Meanwhile, giant bird again. Evidence.
Come here. How's the fire stand lit?
Did you believe magic?
What are those blades?
Giant bird. Oh, hi.
That's the issue with the floating ship. It just it goes where the wind blows it. Like, fire out. It's kind of funny how they used port side. Like, yes, because I know which way is forward on this boat, or which way port side is. Boom, the boat again.
It is time, my son.
Port side is left, starboard is right.
It is time, my son. Look around and watch that door.
I put a child on and ask them the same question, and they get confused and throw up all over the deck.
Come on, we gotta go!
You saw.
There's no time, look! I have a plan! Jump!
That was a good thing Kratos caught on, though.
That was your plan! You're both trapped!
You are leaving this realm now.
As long as we didn't run our way back.
No. Lights are with us.
Starboard starlight, starboard starlight, right. That actually does make a lot of sense, yeah. That's a good way to teach somebody.
E makes more sense to me. Strike. There's to be another
What is this place?
This is Odin's. I recognise his atrocious taste anywhere.
Yeah. The other one.
Look at that! It's the missing panel box here! Odin must have stolen it. But why?
He always has his reasons. Might I have a look? Well, this is most unexpected.
Why? What does it mean?
I haven't the foggiest. Isn't it unexpected?
Hey look, it's the OBS logo. That's not the OBS logo. It's the OBS logo.
Look, clearly that's Tyr. Trapped somehow, perhaps magically. But what's that to do with the giants that they should devote a shrine to it? I'm afraid that is none too clear.
What are those rings in the corners?
Not runes, symbols from different lands. They mean...
War.
Aye.
How do you...
This one I know too well.
Oh.
His eyes. They are jewels. Like yours.
No doubt signifying the gift of sight the giants granted us. Give me a closer look. Interesting. Very interesting.
What is that?
Secret plans concealed by Tyr, some none could access but him. And those few others the giants trusted. And right under Odin's nose. Oh, I did promise I'd get you to Jotunheim.
What do you mean, Ed? You said we were out of options.
Oh, you see, brother. Odin never gave up hope, and neither should we. He knew there was a clue in here, but we're the ones who
Got
found it.
into
These
for-
plans are the keys to the chamber Tyr's
for-
hidden. I don't know what it's
40K.
meant, but it's a path.
I feel like I should play one of those games on stream one day. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
That symbol on the temple door. It's a bunch of runes together. Peace, unity, hope, other things too.
Tyr's own design. He made this door himself.
I don't think there's anything else.
Yeah.
No, there is. Just them talking about. And probably just cut that there. Yeah. That up. And then back to the streams where I fixed the audio. Too bad that was like 3 streams, it seems. Alright, we're 2 hours in. I need to pee, so I'm gonna take a break and also grab a snack. So, to the BRB screen. I am back, but I'm gonna eat my snack for a bit. So I was playing on the Funhouse SMP, and to do create, you need the super glue, right, which requires slime balls. And for that, you need slimes, or you have to craft it using a cactus dye, technically. The nearest desert was like 8,000 blocks away. So that was fun. Especially since I think half of it was a savanna biome I went through. That was one large savanna biome. No, I'm good now. I just have to... I got the glue I need. I only need one glue for now, so I don't think I need slime for a while now. I'm just trying to clear out a small section of the island I found that I'm gonna build on. Just so I can have a house. Put up the house and like start the farms and stuff, and then clear out the rest of the island. That's my current plan. We'll see what we get going on with the rest of it, but at least I also found bamboo on my travels, so I don't have to go searching for that. You see, because I picked the craftsman origin, it spawned me in a village, so I don't even know where the actual spawn is. I think my main base is... Where is my coordinates? I know I posted a short on YouTube. And that's what I'm probably going to keep doing, posting a short of what I do whenever I play it for like a couple hours and shit. Trying to remember what I think... Yeah, I don't remember where the coordinates are, but I do... They are very well shown, because I show the map. That also reminds me, I need to upload that short to TikTok. I did to YouTube, but not to TikTok. Alright, let's get ourselves situated back in our chair here. Get some water. Yeah. Alright. Got it. Nope. There. That's better. Something that helps me is that on my browser, I have a tab. Well, I have a bookmark folder just labeled socials, which just has roughly everything I use, or at least have an account on to preserve my name. So that can help me remember if I'm like, did I? But, nah. Just, I don't use Instagram because I really don't like Facebook. I don't need my family somehow finding all this shit. Like, it's not going to be bad if they find it, it's going to be annoying if my family finds it. Yeah. Like, pretty sure I wouldn't hear the end of it from my older middle sister. I have 3 sisters, they're all older than me, so older middle, so the middle of the 3 of them. Whenever she sees me, because she doesn't come around to the house very often, I still live with the parents. Whenever she sees me, because I have long hair, long brown hair, she says I look like Asmongold. It's like, thanks for comparing me to the Rat King. Boy.
Now, Ed, why did you not tell us Baldur's the son of Freya?
He is! It's shocking every time I hear it, and yet obviously I know it. But when I think about Baldur and Freya...
He means well. He's always been that he means well.
How's that, mother?
Hey,
I know she doesn't mean it by any way of like how Asmongold can be, you know, Asmongold, but...
Ability to all threat, ability to physical or magical.
Wait, what is happening?
he is bewitched not to speak of what he knows.
I am. Oh, that's it precisely. I wonder how long that's been so. Since he had my head at her mercy, but back when I figured out Baldur's weakness.
Come here.
Yes, lad?
You just said you figured out Baldur's weakness.
Did I? But Baldur is blessed with invulnerability to all threats, physical or magical.
Enough. This means there is a way. If he troubles us again, we will find it.
That's funny as fuck, dude.
Yeah. Let's see. Do I leave this in? No, because Niflheim isn't really too plot relevant. It's just the...
You can handle a little bit. You're right.
This Niflheim isn't really plot-based. I think I'll leave in Sindri's explanation of what this place is. That's probably about it, because... Hey, Sindri. I hated this place, honestly.
Fancy seeing you two here.
I'm surprised you're here, Sindri. This mist is pretty gross.
You think I can't handle a little cursed mist? Well,
You're right. I'm trying to build some armor that will lessen its effects. The materials I need are all right here in Evaldi's workshop, but they're blanketed by this nauseating mist, of course. Wait for it. The last known location for such armor is in the workshop's central chamber. The entrance is sealed, but I could craft you an entry stone with enough mist echoes. There it is.
That's the main point of this place, just collecting mist echoes. My nose is clogging and I hate it. Ugh. Mist echoes for Sindri, get better armor, and this place is annoying and terrible. Mainly because it likes to spawn 3 revenants at the same time. And I can just, yeah. I may just be bad at the game, which I will fully admit, but that's just terrible. Wait.
Yeah, here.
I always heard that Mona's mother was Frigg.
Aye, Frigg. Well, that's not a pet name, you see. It means beloved. Something Odin called Freya after they wed. Out of affection at first, so I like to believe. As things turned sour, it became a way to manipulate the truth. Odin didn't want Freya, the Vanir goddess, getting credit for anything in Asgard. So anything worth she accomplished was attributed to Frigg.
Like being Baldur's mother.
That's right. Freya was Baldur's mother all along.
What in the mirror? This part in, because we instantly go over here and then...
Come on, let's pick up where we left off.
That's what we're trying to do. Oh, wait. See, this one's enter, while the other one is space, which is weird and should not. They should be the same, but not different.
Why do you have Bifrost crystals in your eyes?
Oh, loving gift from the giants. Since I used to do so much traveling between realms, I thought it would be more convenient for me than having a crystal I could lose.
Did it hurt?
No, because I wisely fortified myself with 16 cups of Billow Maiden's Ale. That's when he created. I tried convincing the giants to put them in my nipples instead. Almost talked them into it too. Can you imagine? Me out of the Bifrost teats. Ah, those were the days. Okay, I'll stop now.
Look at my mirror. Alright, and then for a while here it looks like we just fight in Muspelheim, which isn't important until we get to the Valkyrie, which I think is much later. Menus...
I'll find our mystics and gentle bees in the sweet smell of honeysuckle and blood. Well, judging by the sky, the light elves are in control of the light this time.
Explain.
You see, the light elves and dark elves.
Are always fighting over the light. That part we know.
But did you also know that control of the light has changed hands no less than 213 times?
Really?
It's true. Each side believes itself the rightful keepers of the light and argue they're simply fighting for survival. But the fact of the matter is, the war has been going on so long, they don't know who they are without it.
Yeah, here we go.
Speaking of which, and then the war continues.
So, clear this up for me. Svartalfheim means land of the Dark Elves, right?
Right.
But you said the Dark Elves have been here now for a really long time. And anyway, aren't dwarves supposed to be from Svartalfheim? They don't look like Dark Elves.
Don't you think so? Then you are vastly more perceptive than the Aesir. They're the ones who apparently can't tell the difference. And they're the ones who came up with that name. Dwarves actually call their home realm Nidavellir.
So the Dark Elves aren't from Svartalfheim at all.
Not even a bit. They're just elves of another colour. Nobody knows who came first, but they all come from Alfheim.
Why did they fight all the time if they're really the same?
It is adorable.
Huh?
It is the way of the world, unfortunately.
Well, that's sad.
Philosophy in my punching game.
And this is just us exploring, looking for... Hey, Windows, how about you don't just give me a random notification to tell asking me to turn off notifications for something. Windows, I swear to God. Right? At least with the owls, it seems to be a pancake situation where it's just a full flip of power. And it's just been going on for hundreds and hundreds of years. Because Mimir said, what was it, 213 times the control of the light has flipped. Yeah, I think that's what he said. Something like that. Menus. I'm talking about looking for loot. I think this is a Valkyrie fight. Yeah, they say the exact same thing, save her by brutally ripping her wings off. Being bad at the video game, being sad. More being bad at the video game, it seems. Fighting Valkyries, here we go. And we'll cut into here. There we go.
Freedom! There's no longer a joyous day indeed.
Oof, this one is lighter than the last.
But lady, please tell us, why were you in this physical form? Why fight us?
I do not know. The soul of a Valkyrie cannot remain pure in a physical body. We belong in the spirit world, which is where I go now. Goodbye.
Why must she be yelling? My ears.
I feel like I should have had her disappear.
Who and why?
I wouldn't want to speculate.
You know something?
Maybe I'm the smartest man alive. I know many things. Sigrid, the queen of the Valkyries. She would have that power. The last time I saw her, she was corporeal herself. She came to visit me long after I'd been imprisoned by Odin.
Why?
Well, we had history, I guess you could say.
Like, romantic history?
Oh, lad, it makes me blush, I think. And I still blush.
First we hunt these creatures, and now we chase your former lover. Yes, not need this distraction.
It's more than a distraction. Father, these are Valkyries. They're the ones who keep the dead from overrunning Midgard.
Then they are terrible at their job.
It's not their fault, brother. Someone changed them. Kept them from their duty.
The Queen?
I can't say for sure, lad. We should ask more of them. If, of course, you don't mind that distraction.
They're terrible at their job. Yeah, because they can't do their job. That's like asking someone to do a fucking Excel presentation without a laptop or a computer or anything. How the hell am I supposed to do that? Menus.
That's it. They already say anything. What does it say?
It's about the eternal war for the light. Do you think it'll stop now after what we did?
Unlikely.
Facts. Wait. Menus. Travel. Welcome to Midgard.
Can you make me Nick? Can you make it?
Is it a weapon? Armor? Or likewise an instrument of war, of which I'm a master at shaping? No? Then forget it. Even if I wanted to make such an insignificant doodah, I'm liable to cheat my tools working on something so delicate and ladylike.
Then shingle it. How do the item stacks like? Keep the layers thin. Alternate the overlay.
Okay, smart guy. And where do you propose to find a level quality scaff slag? Last time I saw one, I could still get rigid down south. Shut so loud, is that? Where did you?
I had to get my hands dirty.
Well, don't just stand there. Let's do this.
What? You? You're fine with working on something that's not a weapon?
Well, hell, why not? What? I can grow too.
Oh, watch the spine. Keep your wrist loose.
No, you keep your wrist loose. Yeah, I need more heat here.
No. You can cover that steel longer?
I don't need to. I triple quenched it with travel oil.
See? How inventive. And sanitary. You clever little beaver. Never too late to learn a new trick, is it?
No, it's not. There.
Here it is.
Nope, don't forget this.
They done broke by doing that.
No, quit your grinning. Stand right on center.
It's just nice to see you together. But now that we're on, your brain looks different.
Impressive. Reforging something what broke.
I knew it. You two love each other.
Oh, cut it out, princess. You're gonna get me all weepy.
I like you even better. Don't you?
We have work to do.
No.
That's family bullshit.
My brother and me got a new project, now that we're on speaking terms.
Yeah, questions.
What do you want?
With the whetstone and hammer you have a tree for us, Brock and I can construct the Divinity Beaker, dwarven armor of legend.
We just need 3 more mythical ingredients before we set to hammer.
Which are?
You know, armor's pure legend, and the details is fuzzier than a wolver's butthole.
You expect us to find parts from a legend?
Oh, most of near the dwarf king found 2 of them. Everyone knows that. But when he went looking for the 3rd, poof,
He vanished. Maybe you'll find some clues in his stronghold in Koningsgard.
and looky here, a Koningsgard entry stone. It's got your name on it. How fucking strange.
Alright, we'll check that out after the Valkyries.
The stronghold's northwest of here, behind the Spartalfine Realm Tower.
Large stone structure, creepy atmosphere. You'll know it when you see it.
I think this is scratching.
Soldier Brothers, back in action again. Oh, I can't wait to get started.
Never think I'd see such a day we was back to building as a duo. But it feels right, especially for this. Since I used to build on my own all these years, almost forgot how dang useful an extra pair of hands here.
Alright,
That's enough of them. We count some of the Valkyries.
how much easier to smell snaps than I was.
One sword to our team would make 3 work. Leathers and arms, something I found them. And 2 Valkyries.
Excuse me,
This is
sorry.
it, right? The rock stone?
Aye, lad. The Council of Valkyries.
The Valkyries are of Valhalla, are they not?
Glad to see you're paying attention, brother. You are correct. Valhalla, the great hall of the Einherjar, is their home within Asgard. But while there, they are subject to the scrutiny of the All-Father himself. And relations between the Valkyries and Odin were tense during my tenure as his advisor.
Why?
Well, that's an even longer story, lad. For now, why don't we look around for some clues?
Let's see, helms. Okay. We only have 3. That's enough.
Whoa, you're back. Come here. Who is she?
Gunnar, Mistress of War. After any conflict, big or small, she would be first on the scene, sussing out the worthy spirits for a free trip to Valhalla. A gruesome task. She took great pride in it.
Any conflict. Impossible.
It's true. She had help from her sisters, of course, but Gunnar was always first to arrive. Her judgment of the fallen was unparalleled, and an invaluable resource to Odin. She was one of his favourites. This, my friends, is Kara. Now, Valkyries are volatile by nature, but Kara, the lass, is Wildstorm personified.
A wild storm.
Aye, calm and collected. Then the air would shift and the fury of her storm would unleash. It was beautiful in a way, assuming you could find proper shelter. Her tears would cleanse the blood-soaked battlefields. Oldrun, once the daughter of a powerful chieftain, she fell defending him during a Reaver attack. Oldrun was escorted to Valhalla, but she chose to devote her afterlife to the pursuit of knowledge above all else. Quite unusual behaviour amongst the constant drinking and feasting of her fellow Valhallian denizens.
How'd she end up a Valkyrie?
Odin. He saw a kindred spirit in Oldrun's single-minded pursuit of knowledge. He appointed her as a Valkyrie's resident historian.
Interesting. And then
The fourth, so it's just gonna... Yeah. Alright. And there's all that lore added. Travels...
It says, glory to Mozamir, the Dwarf King. May his reign be long, prosperous, and filled with peace.
I don't think that went well.
Since everybody in the kingdom is dead, no it didn't.
Greetings, and welcome to Conan's Card. I just want to make sure you're good and prepared before heading any further. There's all manner of nastiness left over from the Mad Dwarf King's foul practices.
What kind of practices?
Oh, various sacrificing, dark enchantments, blood, magic, and so forth. Quite common among the older dwarves, unfortunately.
Alright, blood magic.
Let's get to it.
I upgrade my pants.
And I upgrade my pants.
Fine.
Third dice.
I said,
Look, it's another dragon.
I see it, boy.
Shane, I hope we can find the binding shrines. This place is huge.
It is. That's the third dragon, also.
What was the part where Atreus got stuck somewhere? Fighting, fighting.
If the Dwarf King captured more than one dragon, he must have needed them to create this legendary armor.
Interesting thought. That makes sense. Nearly everything about dragons is useful. And it contains power, scales, even excrement. Shit.
Dragon shit is powerful?
I want more powerful.
Man is having fun with you.
Oh, I knew that.
How do you all the way over there?
Focus up, boy.
Atreus, for some reason, got stuck on like the railing, the rope railing, and just wouldn't. Even though this game has like calls to, like, more or less teleport Atreus to you, he just wouldn't. He just wouldn't come. Like, I believe there's two good moments.
That's an impressive front door.
Where are you now?
These materials must be pretty special to make legendary armor.
Are you still
This
on that there?
legendary armor better be worth the trouble.
But if Brock and Sindri make it together, I'm sure it's worth the effort. You got them at least?
Just you, Atreus. I do not trust the legend.
Oh.
I know I put it in the funny moments somewhere. Here's one of them. Because usually Atreus just jumps onto your back when you do stuff like this.
That didn't warp the boy to us. That usually warps the boy to us.
I think the real funny one is right after this. Right here. Oh, wait, no, maybe in a second. Nope, are we going to go back? I know it's at that drop-off.
This is a fucking maze.
Okay. Because he drops down. It's usually... Because Atreus is supposed to drop down and you catch him, so he doesn't, like, break his ankles or whatever. But he's just not there. The boy is trapped somewhere, and we...
Get him back!
Because Atreus is, like, somewhere else. Some flag in the game does not allow me to open that door. And that traps me down here. So I think I, like, relog. Yeah. Go back the long way. And then he just shows up, I think. Actually, no. I think he shows up because we relogged.
I still don't have Atreus. There you are.
You just got, like, for some reason this place just broke the whole game. Until we relogged. Soul Devourer. Me being bad at video games once again. Ugh. Ow.
Yes, the Dwarf King's reach appears vast.
It is a great mystery, even amongst the sons of Vivaldi. What's of Neil's behaviour before his disappearance grew increasingly erratic? The Devagrath Eater, the very armour you find yourself searching for. We found two. I'd wager his failure to find the third ingredient drove him to madness.
Interesting.
Fighting audio there. Alright.
Here's the dragon.
There he is. Or she is. At least one of them.
There are a few ways to find out, but they're rather messy.
I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah, don't matter, kid. Don't worry about it.
Various then suffered heart failure because, because he was shocked to death. Fighting. Running around looking for the dragon shrine thingies.
You think this dragon would be a bit more supportive, seeing how we're trying to free it?
You'd think Mimir, but dragons.
Yeah.
This fight being annoying. Then we eventually cheesed it. Yeah, we kind of cheesed it there. And then Mimir.
Mimir, why did the Dwarf King want this armor so badly? What's so special about it?
There are many legends behind the Devagrath Eater. A suspicious amount of legends, which makes confirming anything about this particular armor difficult. The one constant is the ability of the armor to offer ultimate protection. A useful attribute for an unpopular king, you see.
Yet this plague land is all that remains of him. This is why you do not trust legends, boy.
Well, who can you trust?
Yourself, your eyes, your instincts. Blind trust in a legend is a gamble. Rarely does it pay off.
If you say so.
Yes, your eyes. We have the ruby magic. Hail the mighty epic gem, hyper activation with strength and a burst of health and Kratos drops to critical level. Dragon favor complete. One dragon tier. Neat.
What? Still one open? Looks like we need three. Right behind you!
Yeah. These are...
We're in. Okay. Here we go.
There we go.
We're in. Okay. Here we go. Oh, it's kind of run down.
What did you expect?
I don't know. Less room, I guess? Maybe the throne room's in better shape.
You really are just a dumb child.
Another one here.
Stark. Wow, that's a lot of arms.
That's fair to say.
6, 7, 8. Can you shoot 4 bows at once?
More of a swordsman. He did only have the 2 eyes.
That's fair.
Looks like that come down to size.
It's what he does.
8 out of 11.
Do you hear that?
No. What do you hear, boy?
Crying. And screams.
That's not
Large crowd of people.
Just no spirits, I suppose. Leftover victims of the Mad Dwarf's reign. Still, that's rather ominous.
They're getting louder. They sound almost like... Hello!
That wasn't cool of the Traveler to do that. That was rude. Alright.
That was dicey.
Hey, look at this. A blood trail.
Look like activation chance to grant a help or stun kill. Alright.
Where's the passage behind this throne?
A secret passage.
Well, wouldn't be a proper throne room without a secret passage.
Secret passage.
Secret tunnel!
One's still fresh.
Multignure.
We just grab.
Boy, over here.
Oh, we grabbed all the things, it seems.
Interesting. I may want to write that down.
I'll just leave this in, because right here-ish.
The things you pulled from him. Those must be the 3 mythical ingredients Brock was talking about.
I can say with utmost certainty that I've never laid eye on a stranger set of objects in my life.
How are Brock and Sindri supposed to build with whatever they are?
Don't count the doors out loud. They're right pricks, but they're resourceful. They once made an unbreakable chain out of little more than a cat's footstep and burn spit.
That doesn't even make sense.
That's the legend. You want sense, you shouldn't be talking to a severed head.
What?
You want sense? Okay, that's what he's
Severed
thinking.
head!
Breakable chain out of a cat's footprint and bird spit.
Fortune.
I wonder what's no, no, what? I wonder what this place looked like in better times.
Conisgard was a beautiful land in its heyday, before the Dwarf King's obsession poisoned his mind.
How could he let that happen?
The dwarf blindly trusted in the legend and pursued it without thought to the consequences. This is the result.
Trust is a gamble, like you said. And the Dwarf King lost.
Yeah, boy. And now let's fight.
Yes, we have it.
You boys look right beaming. Well,
We found the materials. But
Excuse
they're
me.
so weird. How do you build a piece of armor out of something so...
none yet.
None?
None your fucking business. The train's secret. We get our ways.
Oh.
Fire the berries, having weak attack.
Something else we can do for you?
No, just glad you guys worked it out.
Well, I could say the same to you.
I guess I was getting a bit full of myself.
Told him what he needed to hear, as it sounds to me.
Just the same. I'm sorry for how I spoke to you, Sindri. You forgive me?
Already have. Like you said, it all worked out. Now, let us get back to work before I get sentimental.
Alright, boy.
Oh, nope. There we go. Menus going around at the speed of sound. This is us going to the magical door back at the house.
Can't believe it was next to Mother's Garden this whole time. No wonder we can never get in there.
And that's it, because I don't think there's actually a Valkyrie in this one. It's just like loot. Yeah, this is a different fight, because that's not a Valkyrie. That's like one of the portal things. This isn't the fight. This is the fight. Yeah. Fighting. Menus. I think it was dialogue for this one. Yeah, no. There we go. Here's a Valkyrie fight. We just gotta actually find the part where we don't die, which is why we have markers like this.
There we go.
You have freed me.
Who did this to you?
I remember only pain. And my queen, she locked me down here? But why?
Oh, Sigrun.
I must leave you now. I must find her. I must remember.
Oh, that's four.
Sounds like your queen is responsible, head.
Aye. When I saw her last, she was different. Changed. And not just that she was in physical form. She was more volatile. I tried to talk to her about it, but she had just come to say goodbye.
I'm sorry, Ymir. We'll find her.
I'm not sure she wants to be found. I just don't understand why she would do this. It doesn't make a lick of sense.
And if she is responsible,
Then we'll have to stop her. The Valkyries must be freed, and we are the only ones capable.
we.
Well, who do you think's gonna watch your back?
Anyways.
No, watch your back. The boy. That's what he was doing before we found you. Menus.
Come here. Why did you say Tyr felt responsible for what happened to the giants?
There was an incident shortly after the forging of Mjolnir, when Tyr arranged a diplomatic meeting to Odin and the Giant Kings. You know what? I'll tell this one later.
I feel like I hear
That
it.
dragon, that's Baldur's, isn't it?
Yes.
And you brought it down to save me?
It was very heroic.
Oh, there's loot up here now. Let's go.
What? So, why was Tyr helping Odin with the giant kings?
Well, I can just tell you the story later.
Yep, tell the story later.
Going around at the speed of fuck.
Ulrich!
Why the arcane runes? Perhaps we're meant to find something in Muspelheim and Niflheim.
That we did, eventually. God. I hated the one in Niflheim because it's on a timer.
So, why was Tyr helping Odin with the giant kings?
Well, this was when the Long War was young, and victory was still a thing dreamed of, and the Jotnar might have tipped the balance between Aesir and Vanir. Odin had persuaded Tyr that the hammer was merely an attack, a means to growth of peace from a position of strength. Tyr was hopeful to convince all parties they would prosper best through peace. He knew the giants were deeply concerned about the hammer, a super weapon in hands they did not trust, but they trusted Tyr. Tyr always believed the best in people, and taking Odin at his word in his desire for peace, he brought the Raven King to Jotunheim. From there, things unraveled quickly. The giants anticipated Odin's trickery and exposed his true agenda to spy and steal their secret wisdom. Well, I can just tell you the story later.
Tyr's ruin. This is it.
We're inside, but what is this place?
Your guess is as good as mine, little brother.
Now it's above the central chamber, it looks like. Is that where we... No, this would be below it.
The tree! We're underneath the road travel room. But why is the floor on the ceiling?
Those round doors seem to mirror the ones above.
Up there. Tyr used the same magic to protect the Black Rune. The clue we seek may be inside.
Huh, right next to the unknown door.
That makes sense.
Interesting. But can we reach it?
Not from here.
What's behind there?
Somebody's coming through, aren't they? Oh,
Well, one inner sanctum within another.
Those tapestries. Looks like more giant. Whatever Tyr did for them must have been big.
We could cut that there.
Man. Whoa, who are they?
Boy, this is the room for your night.
That's right. And look, we're on the other side of the door.
The upside down door.
What are you thinking?
Stand back.
Okay. It's moving.
What's moving? Extraordinary. The whole room is built on some kind of axle.
There's chains on both sides. Without those.
We can flip the temple.
All right.
What now?
okay, but there's also a sample behind us.
Well, things are happening.
Yeah, the defense system is away.
Okay. I don't think they're attacking.
Boy, on the statues.
I see them. It says void.
Ominous. Go on, read.
Before the first, after the last. Nothing between, no shadow cast.
Are you quite sure flipping the temple is the only way to reach the whatever it is?
Like you said, there would be a path. The temple can be flipped.
Therefore, we flip the temple. The logic is undisputed.
This does?
Not sure what happens when we recklessly upend a room that's rooted to 8 other realms. I'm curious, of course, but it's a leap to imagine it gets us to Jotunheim.
I don't mind a leap.
Well, who knows? Perhaps you and Tyr are the same kind of mad.
To my right. Liftable door, left and right, left and right.
An army of statues.
I don't think they're the kind that come to life if that's what you're worried about. Tyr often said that in the world of PC and visions, the only soldiers in need would be statues. That's his heart, but the bugger did take himself rather seriously, didn't he?
Yeah. Oh, let's see what's in here.
Oh, boys fight. That's what's in there. Why don't you let the boy carry him? Keep that in.
Leave them in peace.
Obviously not referring to us.
Interesting.
I think I had too large of a dinner. I did skip something. Oops. And then everything started attacking us. We don't think there's like dialogue. Just a fight sequence until we can get to the other one, really. Oh, no, we found something.
Oh, hey. I did not notice this.
Here, boy, another one.
It says his name is Brigomir. I think Mother said he was the king of the giants.
Aye, that he was. And quite a bit more.
Looks like he had a lot of kids.
That, little brother, is what we call an understatement.
He's dead, but nobody killed him. Did giants die from old age?
They may, though it's rare among the legends.
Oh no, 9/11. Hans, play the clip.
Playing.
Wait, that's terrible.
Ah, it's the other kind. It's so important.
From spikes to saw blades. Here, let's see.
Could be quite a way.
No.
It's a bit early.
Until gods grow good.
Could be quite a way.
No. They're just waiting for us.
Maybe that's what you want, boy. Okay.
Backtracking.
Close now. Boy,
Yes, sir?
time to flip the temple.
Yes, sir.
No, it's time to stop saying flip the temple. It's starting to sound normal.
I'm glad they fixed the traps so it's easy to get back. Oh, who's taking that? Something is going on up top. Yeah, I can hear it.
Brothers, I know what I promised, but in case this doesn't work, just remember, Tyr had good cause to create these obstacles. He's kept Jotunheim out of Odin's reach, but the world is hardly at peace.
No, but it's got hope. We're all working together now. We have unity. That's what the rune on the door to this place was telling us. We're on Tyr's path.
Question.
What were your legs, brother?
He knows.
Just try to be helpful.
Right in front. What is that?
Standing. Unattained brute force is the answer. I'll be quite happy to be on your side, brother. And we're not dead. That's a plus.
There, on the left. I think we can climb back up to the realm travel room from there.
Me being a bit of a doofus, not seeing it, even though I just saw it in the, Yeah, I'll leave it in me. But There we go.
See that, Mimir? Nobody can do all this alone. All these obstacles. They're just chances to prove we're the ones who can beat them. We may argue. Me and Father, you and Freya, Brock and Sindri. But when we all work together, we do make a good team. And that's Tyr's test. That's why we're gonna make it to your now.
Do you hear that, brother? Lads found his equilibrium.
What's that mean?
It means you speak wisely, Atreus. And that is good to hear.
Huh, I guess the temple was made to be flipped.
Look, the tree's upside down. Or are we? I'm not sure anymore.
Weird space bending bullshit. I'm here. Come on. Dad, right here. Hey.
Boy, good night.
Well, what have we got?
Some sort of travel stone.
Let me see. Great Algomasaurus. That's the Unity Stone.
You know it.
I wasn't sure it existed. If Tyr possessed this, that explains how he could visit all the realms and other lands to boot.
We held this in the Penguin's library.
Yes. Yes, that's it. I understand now. It shows Tyr walking the realm between realms. You know how he was never straight from a path. Well, Tyr always followed his own path, if you catch my meaning.
The realm between realms.
So you're saying Tyr's trying to show him stepping off the branch of the world tree. And you're thinking, to reach this path to your time, that's what we need to do?
Oh, yeah.
Oh dear. That is what you're thinking, isn't it?
Yeah, let's go.
If you're thinking about hurling us all into the void, I hope you're quite sure.
Wasn't it your idea? Find our own path, right?
Bollocks. This is where Ted stepped beyond, and the Unity Stone protected him. Ready?
Right.
Well, this is it, lads. It's been an honor.
Our faith head.
Let's play Freebird.
This is incredible!
No way, it's Freeman on.
Me too. Nice.
Oh, how can I be so nauseous without a stomach?
Come on, that was great.
That's a good question.
The tower. I knew there was something down here.
Amazing. How do you hide something that exists in all realms? Cast it out of any realm to the space between. Clever old tier.
Is your name on the other side?
Can't be that. It's not like you go through Vanaheim to reach the Midgard Peak.
But how do we use it?
I suggest we look inside and stay alert. Tier's little challenges are never as simple as they appear.
I have noticed.
There's no writing on these. It's not in the old world yet. Or Midgard, whatever you want to call it.
Well, this is sparse.
The pedestal.
This is going to be a giant fight. You can tell because I gave you health and fury.
Oh no! It took the stone!
That's her.
It's absorbing the stone's energy.
Something's happening! Is it moving? It's moving!
It knows what to do. The stone served its purpose. We're fulfilling Tier's spell.
What happens now?
No idea, brother. But after that fall, I'm sure we're past the worst of it.
Yeah, thinking about video.
And this whole rest of this is a giant fight for a bit. Let's skip the dialogue in here because it's just taking us to different realms.
Oh, stop! I think it's over.
Aye. But where are we?
I'm feeling we're outside either Midgard or... We're in Midgard.
Look! We're back in Midgard! There's the bridge! We did it! The tower's back where it belongs!
Now Tyr's travel room can take us to Jotunheim.
How did Tyr do this?
Odin suspected the giant secretly possessed some remnant of primordial Jotnar creative essence. The stuff all realms were made of. The Unity Stone must have been fashioned from that essence. To trust an outsider with it, even Tyr, tells you just how desperate they were.
And look! Now we can finally light all the braziers and see what happens.
Yeah, so let's do that.
Another name. Lloyd!
Well, I hope that happens is that it shows us the location of all of the Valkyries. Okay.
A fly in my room? No. Or there is, and it's just not in my field of view. I saw a shadow.
So what happened after Odin was cast out of Jotunheim?
With magic, they expelled Odin from their realm and cursed him never to return. Odin visited his fury upon the giants of Midgard. Thor unleashed Mjolnir's might upon any giant he could find. None could stand against the key of slaughter that followed. And at last, it seems with Tyr's aid, they retreated. The tower disappeared. No giants could be found in Midgard, and no man nor god has set foot in Jotunheim since.
Because weird bullshit. No lift on this tower for some reason. Or the lift is default up, I think.
Come here. You never told us what that game body had to do with Hrungnir.
Oh yes! Well, what happened after Hrungnir fell slain upon Thor was that nobody in the court could get the stone body off of him. Thor was no use at this point. His brain rattled, his breath shallow, and none of Odin's men were nearly strong enough to help.
Yeah, I can't.
Well, I can just tell you the story later.
It's the weird bulk bit. So that's two because the text is on the screen. Yep. And well, Battler thing.
Last one. Gunnar, look! That should really help us fight the rest of the corrupted Valkyries.
Reduces damage from all Valkyrie attacks by 5%. And that was it. It stacks to a max of 15, but I don't think we ever found anything else that did that.
So what happened after Magni and Modi got Hrungnir off Thor?
Magni, being wonder, got all the credit, and Modi remained bitter about it from that end to the end, whichever way goes with it.
That's it? That's... Okay.
Better not be fighting with your brother again.
Just because he's got a little less annoying over the years doesn't mean I ain't got a customer base of my own.
Oh yeah? Who's that?
Well, you came back here, didn't you?
Fair point.
Well,
Yeah.
I guess.
I don't know what we'll find when we get to yawn, but he's taking me off all the way. I don't know what we'll find when we get to yawn, but we must cover our tracks. Odin's ravens will tell them of the Tower's restoration, and we mustn't let our efforts keep our heads ahead of it.
Very well.
This is it. Here we go.
Hold on, wait a minute. This isn't going to work.
What?
There's no travel crystal. Tyr must have used his own eyes to refract the energy, which is his final failsafe.
Keep that eyes like him in here.
I got an eye. One! Odin put out my eye precisely to keep me from travelling. Sorry, lads. Thought that would work.
What's it going to do with your other eye?
Protected. In any of 100 places, I'm afraid.
We've come so far. There has to be a way.
Look, bit of a long shot. For years, that decent raid sometimes broke. Looking around at that mountain when Odin came for his visits. Maybe they know something.
Brock and Sindri.
And then we go to talk to Brock and Sindri.
What are you having?
Hey guys, question for you. Anyone know where we can find the mirrors on their eye?
Oh.
That's...
I'm sorry.
As a matter of fact, Odin asked me to... He wanted me to build... He shouted to me, you see, and I... The coin? Sir, will you excuse me? Well, that was useless.
You know, it was about that same time that Odin came around looking for me to build a statue with some sort of hidden compartment. Now, that not being a weapon and the Aesir being a bunch of box-speckled fuckers, I just saw fit to decline. But I know we got to build just the same.
What was the statue?
It's that one of Thor out there flashing his sack to the lake.
The statue that is serpentine.
Sorry about that. It was much better.
How are we supposed to look inside the snake?
Inside?
God damn it, Cinder.
We better go see what the world serpent has to say about that. Well, lads, I don't know what lies ahead. Now would be a good time to make sure your gear is ready. Let's more to the one.
That sounded like a warning of no return. So we are going to go to side quest, like the Valkyries.
And cut that there. Yep, that was V, not B.
Oh man, it's already the unit stuff, didn't it? I wanted to fight.
Yes, that's a terrible pity.
The best way for Lemire is that he was watching it backwards, so that he was seeing someone going up and away. Where? No.
I traveled to the wrong one here. There we go. And then I should have marked it. Yeah, I marked it here.
She's not taking damage. What the fuck? There we go. Immense amount of horseshit. Just an immense amount.
Thank you. I am free. But why was I imprisoned?
We think your queen did this to you.
But what secret hindered our duty?
That's the mystery we're trying to solve, milady. Can you think of any reason she would have to do this?
No. Without the Valkyries, those who died in battle will not see Valhalla. Helheim will overflow with the souls of the departed, and drown Midgard to see of vengeful corpses. No greater shame exists for a Valkyrie. I must go. Attempt to staunch the bleeding. Farewell.
I believe you have your answer ahead. The Queen opposes Odin. She imprisoned the Valkyries to defy him.
Satan hated Odin, no doubt about that. But our duty, our responsibility. Would he really forsake these things to get back at Odin? I don't believe it.
I do. Hate is stronger than duty.
We have to find the queen. We have to stop her. I'm sorry, man.
Aye, don't be sorry, lad. Satan brought this on herself. Only wish... Well, wishing only gets you so far.
How will we find her?
I'm afraid I don't know. She could be anywhere, any realm.
We'll find her. We have to. All of Midgard is counting on us.
Yep, that was the Windows key. Dwarves.
I can't believe we're back in hell.
At least we're not on the side of the bed where those visions will torture us.
It's so cold.
There's missing artifact. Two things here.
My spit freezes when I talk.
Oh, no, I don't think there's... I think this is a different line.
It's another Valkyrie. Can we try to free her?
We can't just leave her like this, brother.
Do not rush me ahead. When we are prepared, I will attack.
Leave that in, just because it's a different line. Excuse me, sorry.
There we go.
Freedom.
Where is your queen?
My queen.
She did this to you. She's letting the dead take over Midgard.
This cannot be.
I didn't want to believe it either, my lady, but we have to find her.
Where is she?
I can't say for sure, but the rogue soul of Valkyries is the Council of Eight reunited. Perhaps she would answer our call.
The Council of Eight. Looks like we have more Valkyries to hunt.
Aye, lad, but at least we know where to find Sigrun.
But where do we find the remaining Valkyries?
Other realms.
Good thinking, brother. Niflheim, Niflheim. Sigrun would have no qualm with him turning up Valkyries outside of Midgard.
Well, that's whatever. I was about to look that up.
Oh. Divinity Resolve just had a bit of a fit there. That's fine. You know what? Let's just... It auto-saves, and I honestly trust the autosave. It's done it. It's saved while crashing before, so... And then I... this is just us fooling around in Niflheim. Then next stream, I think it's just more Niflheim.
Ooh, looks like you found enough echoes, and you're not dead. Very impressive.
Yeah.
Sindri, how do you make anything out of mist?
Odd as it sounds, the dwarves who lived here could craft marvels out of the mist of Niflheim. Keep an eye out for more mist echoes. I can put it to all sorts of use. I'm feeling creative today.
I hated the place.
Is that what I think it is?
Useless armor?
Useless! Oh, ye of little faith, this armor was worn by Ivaldi himself. Sure, it's seen better days, but I can restore it with more mist echoes, and it'll help with the effects of Ivaldi's curse.
Unless there is something of value in this workshop, there is little point in staying here.
You saw all the chests in the center chamber, yes? Plus all the goodies tucked away towards the back of the workshop, and the 3 round tears, of course. But might want to be careful with those.
Why's that?
It's a literal tear in the fabric of reality itself. You want to reach your hand through there? Be my guest.
I think we try to grind this out for a while. Yeah, I think we tried to grind this out for a while. All that's going on here in this, I hated this place. Here's the Valkyrie fight.
Freedom.
Yes. You are free now.
My sisters, have they suffered the same fate?
Yes. But we'll save them.
You were both very brave. I wish you luck. Valhalla waits.
Both? She didn't even notice me.
Yeah, they would have found me, sir.
They want to save. Why do they put up such a fight?
Lay off your opponents. It is good for you.
You know, most parents just want their children to get a full night's sleep.
I'm pretty sure their bodies fighting them. Fighting for them.
Menus, and then trying to get out of here without dying. More grinding of this shit, which I hated. Eventually go to Muspelheim. Do all their annoying bullshit. We're probably going to rant a bit about the fucking trials. And then we have Gondol at the top of Muspelheim. They just don't take damage sometimes, and I don't get it. It's like worse than the Travelers. Because the Travelers technically have armor that you knock off.
There we go. There's a lot about we can watch it.
Freedom.
That's right, milady. You're free.
You have destroyed my physical form. I have nothing to give but my gratitude.
I guess that's all we need.
Gratitude does not pay for weapon upkeep, boy.
Valhalla waits. Farewell.
Council of Eight. Looks like this was our last one.
Aye, lad. Once the rope's still on Valkyr's End. If you remember, it's next to the 2 oarsman statues on the pathway to Thanos' chisel.
This queen of yours, she is strong, yes? Stronger than these other Valkyries we have faced.
That's putting it mildly, brother.
Then we must prepare ourselves.
Oh, this loot. Oh, this fucking loot. Jeez.
And then more loot, just in chest form. And then blah blah blah, we travel. And now we get to learn more about the Valkyries for a bit.
Ah, Gondul. Beautiful Gondul.
And?
Huh?
That's it? Beautiful Gondul? No story or anything?
Oh, sorry, lad. The sight of Gondul always took my breath away. Gondul had a silver tongue, a sharp wit, and struck a figure so stunning it literally drove men insane. Odin forbid her from setting foot in Midgard after a time, as insanity is not a welcome trait in Valhalla. This is none other than Geirtriful, the master of arms in Valhalla, responsible for arming and training Odin's Einherjar.
Is what?
His army come Ragnarok, the entire reason Valhalla exists, you see. The Einherjar wait in the great hall endlessly, feasting, drinking, and fornicating themselves out. Once Ragnarok begins, Odin calls them into service to fight on his behalf. Geirtriful had her hands full training that lot.
Fornication.
This is Rota, a chooser of the slain.
I thought all the Valkyrie did that.
Not exactly, lad, although that is what they're most famous for, and by far their greatest responsibility. You've seen what happens to the dead without the judgment of the Valkyries.
Hellwalkers.
That's right. Rota, Gunnar, Skuld. Without them to clean up the aftermath of battle, hell overflows with souls meant for Valhalla. A sorry state of affairs. Rota must be beside herself. Ah, here we have Air, the healer.
A Valkyrie healer? Strange.
Air was strange, as a matter of fact. Very quiet, very calm. When her sisters were violent rapids, Air was a gentle stream. She healed the wounds of both mortals and gods, and even a certain all-knowing sage who once drank too much and fell off a mountain. Not my proudest moment. Well, well, Hilda, mistress of battle. She and Odin got on quite well, actually. And the other Valkyries, not so much. She would spend most of her time here in Midgard observing discord between the living, and sowing some up herself from time to time. She lived for conflict. Some say she was conflict personified. I wonder what will become of her now that she's free.
And now I assume we fight the Queen Valkyrie from here.
And then I believe we get our ass kicked for a while. Actually, we get our ass kicked the first time, and then we go back to Niflheim for some damned reason. Because Niflheim had the best armor in the game. That's why we went back to Niflheim, to try to get more armor, better armor and shit. What's happening here?
It just doesn't make sense to me. Is that a rat? I don't know what happened to the rat, but there was a rat, I think. Eddie.
So said you lost to us. He thinks it might still be in his stomach. And he's open to letting you go into his mouth to lick inside.
Ew. Really?
Oh, by the by, he's not wild about it either.
Thanks, I keep him waiting.
Oh, they only agreed because, well, fuck Thor.
Well, Mother, I've been to many strange places, but this will be a new one.
Yeah, I've never been in a guy's belly either. How about you, Father?
Never one who was not trying to eat me.
Maybe they should expect that sort of response at this point.
Here we go.
Really like her.
Funny, I used to dream about getting eaten.
Dreams are nothing.
I'm not afraid. It just reminded me of the way I used to feel when I was a child. Let's find that statue.
Like an ill-fed bastard.
Sit down. There's something down there. Over here.
There. Back the hammer.
As well. And this is me being a bit of a doofus for a little bit, I think, because I can't. Because there's like a path that, yeah, I need to clear to be able to go forwards.
No! It's not like I can still slip. Oh,
Sorry, did you know early? Dang it. Rainbow. Come here. Any idea where Odin hid your eye?
no! It's not like I can still see through it.
Yeah, I'm not.
Maybe you should stick that in my head for safekeeping.
Gently now, gently. Thank you, brother. You don't miss depth until it's gone.
What's this?
How's it feeling here?
Well, I wouldn't say I'm feeling full again, but it's a right improvement.
The biomass is intact.
It'll serve.
Then we have all we need.
Finally, we're going yonder. There's no stopping us now.
Laddie, have you ever heard the term tempting fate?
Fate is another watch.
Told by the gods, yes, of course. You really are your father's son, you know.
They played us from Greece. You know the fate. Was like Romans. Oh, it's chocolate for the others. I forget. Gosh.
So how do we get back out?
We signal.
Hold on, hold on. Well, that was mildly terrifying. Your presence is upsetting Jormungandr's belly.
No, something's wrong.
I expect a light to open it. The jaws of the beast are forced up.
What's happening to it?
Nothing good. Glad that's over.
Is he getting hit? What is that?
We must hurry.
Didn't agree more, brother.
Try to watch your balance.
The watch of him! I got it!
Feels very Smash Brothers-esque for an image. I don't know why. It just gives me the idea of Smash Brothers.
Roy? Roy?
I'm good. I think we got used to this. What happened to him? Something we did?
No, something else. A dead giant. I knew something was here.
Look! Freya, we can still trust her, right?
Until we know for certain, keep a distance.
The world serpent. What's happened here?
We hoped you would know.
You are far from home.
I'm looking for my son. The two of you. You helped me see things more clearly.
You do not know where he is then?
No. But the woods and fields speak his name. I know he walks here in Midgard.
When did you see him last?
Long ago. Before you were even born. How are you standing so far from me? What's wrong? Something's happened.
Just him coming out of the freezing water. I feel like you could also do this scene, technically, even though Freya can't be in Muspelheim, but you could just have him coming out of the lava, because he's invulnerable.
I had a feeling hurting the big snake would bring the two of you out in the open. Do you have any idea at all, what you have cost me?
My boy.
Mother.
I'm here.
Oops. Adjust the microphone arm.
Oh, I'm not going anywhere, Mother.
I know that you're still angry. I know that how you feel hasn't changed, but I want...
How I feel? How I feel? I've spent the last 100 years dreaming of this moment. I rehearsed everything I ever wanted to say to you, every word, to make you understand exactly what you stole from me. But now, I realize I don't need you to understand anything. I don't need you at all.
Kratos, this has nothing to do...
This path you walk. Vengeance. You will find no peace. I know.
You? I'll deal with you later. But family first. This again?
Think I can cut it there?
You have to go, please! I can figure out you! You have to stop fighting!
You two care. Get out of my way.
No.
Son, please! Just listen! I said stop!
Leave that in because they're talking, so it's technical plot relevance, even though it's a fight. Which, from an editing standpoint, I find annoying, but it's good for, like, in-game storytelling and shit.
You might want to turn away, boy. This won't be pretty.
I'm gonna let you hurt him!
No, boy.
Fine.
Stop! No! Please! Please! Please, wait! Breathe!
No, my blood.
What is that? I can feel this. Oh, I can feel everything.
He's vulnerable now?
You will not do this!
What's going on? Is Fran trying to kill us?
No. Do you hear the wind? We are moving.
Not here. Boulder Punch, the mistletoe?
In the quiver strap. Yes. Mistletoe harmed him.
Fran said it was wicked.
He's more than harmed. The spell is broken.
He can be killed.
I'm certain of it. It's all coming back now.
Now he remembers.
I don't remember because now the spell is broken.
She controlling that thing?
Stay out of it! I can reason with him!
No, woman. You cannot. He means to kill you.
You can't stop me! No one can!
Where is he?
I don't care if he kills me! I will protect him! I will not let him die!
How such? This will all be over soon.
There!
You will stop this! Now!
Now this, I don't know how much they actually talk during this, so... It may just be Butler getting his rocks off, because he can feel again. Which I don't blame him, but...
Always wonder. More! I feel freezing.
Stop hurting my boy!
Yeah, I think it's fine to just skip this, because that... I don't... Need to sneeze again. Excuse me. Because it's just... I mean, it's mainly just him getting his rocks off, and then Freya being like, no, don't. Not laugh. Then we get another cutscene about here.
Boy, the crystal.
I don't know if I'm assigned that or not.
Atreus. Atreus.
I'm up here! I'm okay!
I'm doing wonderful. I never felt so alive.
Stop it! Hurry!
Another... Do-do-do-do-do-do.
I'll kill you!
Atreus.
Stay away from my son! You don't have to do this!
There!
Stop him.
Please! There has been enough pain!
Shut up!
No!
Good fucking kid, you didn't hit your dog.
Before you die, I want to thank you. Both of you. You've done what even the All-Father himself could not. I've never felt more alive. Ironic, isn't it? What? What won't you die?
And then back to the fighting. Oop. Freya begging through being a dick.
Well done, boy.
Do it! Stop, please.
He's being father. Last night.
You will not come to her again. You will not touch her.
I don't need your protection. Can't help herself. Can you, mother? No matter what I do or say, he won't stop interfering in my life.
I was just trying to protect you. I've made mistakes. I know. But you're free now. You have what you want. Try to find forgiveness. We can build something new.
No. We can't. Because I will never forgive. You still need to pay for the lifetime that you stole from me.
I have paid. But if that alone will make you whole, if seeing me dead will make things right, I won't stop you.
I know.
What? No, Father! I love you.
Why do you even care? You could have walked away.
The civilians here must be better than this.
No, my dear sweet boy.
Freya, he chose this.
I will rain down every agony, every violation imaginable upon you. I will parade your cold body from every corner of every realm and feed your soul to the vilest filth in hell. That is my promise.
He saved your life.
It robs me of everything. You were just an animal. Cursing on your cruelty and rage, you will never change.
And you do not know me.
I know enough. Does he?
Boy, listen close. I'm from a land called Sparta. I made a deal with the god that cost me my soul. I killed many who were deserving. And many who were not. I killed my father.
That was your father-in-law. Is this what it is to be a god? Is this how it always ends? Some formed their mothers? Their fathers?
No. We will be the gods we choose to be. Not those who've been. Who I was is not who you'll be. We must be better.
Well, guess we're the bad guys now.
In her eyes, yes. But she can never make that choice. We should finish this journey while I still have strength.
I don't understand. I know saving her was the right thing, but she seemed all evil at the end.
Not evil. You killed her son, lad. Her son. The death of a child is not something a parent gets over easily.
But he was gonna kill her.
She would have died to see him live. Only a parent can understand.
So you'd let me kill you?
If it meant he would live. Yes.
Look, there was no easy choice. For anybody, brother. But I think we can all agree you did the right thing. The world's a better place with Freya in it. Just give her time, lads. She'll come around.
Back to Tyr's temple then. One last time.
Aye. Jotunheim awaits.
Why did Baldur say we conquered? Mistletoe break the spell.
Vanir magic is powerful.
But the rules are slippery and elusive. I'm sure it makes sense if you're a witch. Oh, but it's also bloody tragic. Baldur was the greatest gift Odin granted Freya. The one thing she treasured from their marriage. We hope to spare him pain and spare herself loss. But such impulses can lead good parents to make terribly stupid decisions.
Oh, I can't wait to see the giants.
Well, if things work according to plan, go ahead and lock in Jotunheim and we'll be on our way. Probably.
Boy, ahead. Get ready.
Oh, right. Got it. Let's hope this doesn't cause you to explode or anything.
Oh, I hadn't considered that. Maybe we should talk about this a bit more.
Nah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Ready?
There's a poison!
Now, boy. We must be close.
Well, what are we waiting for? Things far?
We will see.
A word, please, before we continue. Listen, the last thing you two need up there's a decomposing heat doing in a moment. When I'll wait for you here. This is between you and the boy.
True. But if someone wants to
My
fight,
ladies have soft, perfect swatchers. You done did it. Sorry, we had to see this. Oh, no. No. Fine, damn it, fine.
watch the head till we return.
I can do this. No, I can't. Oh. Okay.
Ready?
Boy, I got plans for you. You come back, please. Don't plan yourself, old boy.
That's concerning.
Oh, no, thank you. Skip over the, Oh, have you awakened from your daytime sleep after going all night on League with Nikki?
Look! We're on the giant fingers! I can see the ice peak ahead!
Finally.
Over there! We did it.
We did.
Jeez, man.
What are you doing?
I have nothing more to hide.
Now here's the real question. Did you lose or gain LP over all that?
Can we go now? We're so close.
Boy,
You lost LP, that's what that face tells me.
carry her. Boy,
It's nothing. I just thought I'd hear voices by now.
The more symbols you put, the more LP I think you lost.
Hello? Anybody here?
what is this place?
They must have all come through here when they left Midgard. What was left of them?
Why carve all these faces?
What if this is all the giants that got out of Midgard alive? Not really many at all. Odin and Thor, ruining everything for everybody.
Where are they now?
The giants came back home so they could survive. But I'm not sure they did. Huh, who's the guardian? I should feel them, but I don't. This place is dead. What happened to them? Why Mom send us here?
One question is answered and two more take its place.
Wait! Father! Something's happening! It tracks. It's Mother. Look. She's arguing with a bunch of giants. She knew giants? That's us. The first time we met the world serpent. But how? And our father's Mother. But that just happened. Wait. They knew everything that was going to happen. The dragon in the mountain, the stone mason, all these drawings. This is our story.
No. This is your story.
But what does it all mean?
That I was not the only parent with secrets.
You didn't know. She was a giant. I'm a giant. Why didn't you tell us?
She sent us here, knowing we would find us.
But why not just tell us the truth?
Your mother would have had good reason. Baldy was never sent to find me. He was tracking her all along, not knowing she's only ashes.
If she had a plan for us, I trust it. Whatever it is. Besides, she hasn't been wrong yet. Come on. We're so close to the end now.
Yes.
The wall he didn't see. I feel like you could see that from there, right?
How did you not notice that?
Look,
Right.
it's Mother's. She was here. She saw every step we took before we took it. Like she was always with us. Watching over us. Getting us home. Let's finish it. Father,
No. We do it together. Son.
then got copyright struck.
The giants. Maybe they're all gone. There's nothing for us here.
Come.
So, I get that mother was a giant, which makes me part giant and part god.
And part mortal.
Right. I guess there's just one thing I don't understand. My name on the wall. The giants called me Loki?
Dun, dun. God, dear. Oh, DMCA.
But why?
People do use the DMCA as a weapon sometimes, which they really shouldn't, but...
Voting and all.
I guess it all makes sense then. Why she want to end up here, you with your kind? But did she know it was going to be like this here? Is this what she wanted us to see? Did she want us to tell the people, or keep it a secret?
I do not know.
So what should we do?
I trust you to decide that.
Oh.
Yep.
What name you Atreus? I know it can't be for a god.
No, he was a soldier, a Spartan.
The great warrior?
All Spartans are great warriors. We trained from birth. Our lives were discipline, duty, battle, and death. Life was grim, and we greeted it grimly. But Atreus of Sparta was unlike the rest of us. He wore a smile even in the worst of times. He was happy. He inspired us to hope that though we were machines of war, yet there was humanity in us. Goodness. When the day came for him to lay down his life in battle, his sacrifice saved countless others and turned the tide in our favor. I carried him home on his shield and buried him with all the honors of Spartan custom. His memory was a comfort in dark times.
Wow, you actually told a good story. But we missed it. I understand if you want to go home, but I bet there's still some corrupt developers out there that could be set free. Some other help people need. Maybe helping people is part of our mom sent us out here, too. I mean, what would Atreus of Sparta do?
And what would Loki do?
Huh, that's a weird name. I'm glad we went with yours.
Lads, am I glad to see you? I believe I reached my limit for dwarven charm.
What happened, Amir?
He took an uncomfortable number of measurements and then proceeded to bicker about the weather.
Where do you want us to take you?
How about the warm confines of anywhere bloody else?
They took a number of measurements and then argued about the weather. Such a dwarves. And that's the last cutscene. We finished the stream then for that day.
Before we return to Midgard,
After
before we return to Midgard, I should warn you. More time has passed than you will realise. The snowfall began when you slew Boulder. It's become something else. The stuff of omens.
Will come the winter.
Not just any winter, but a great winter to span 3 summers. And when it's done, Ragnarok begins.
Ragnarok. From snow.
Aye, snow. Lots more snow. And then the end of the bloody world. In that approximate order.
Another prophecy.
No, nothing. Prophecy doesn't expect this. 100 more winters at least. You've changed something. Prophecy, I'm telling you, it's Fimbulwinter. I can feel it in my throat. This is the big one. Stop saying that. Oh, you're making me very nervous. It was bound to snow sooner or later. Very just snow and you know it. It's the end times. How dare you make me the voice of reason?
Guys?
Just discussing the weather. Bit of a cold snap lately. What he means is, Fimbulwinter's upon us, boys. The winter to end all winters. I can feel it in my screw.
Yeah, we heard.
So if you're heading home, try to keep moving. And also, to not die. Or if you're not heading home, say the guys.
Yeah, thanks for knocking the mirror there. So this snowing. Interesting.
being the conspiracy theorist, it's on brand, but then yeah, we fight Sigrid for, because I believe that's all we did in this. Where I have the right click open, you can't see it. Next marker. Yeah, that was most of this fucking stream. So that took us like what? So it's 41 hours essentially, 50 seconds. Yeah, that took us like 2 fucking hours. Cut that there.
Thank you, friends. You have saved the Valkyries.
Sigrun, how did this happen?
Mimir, is that you? You have been freed. But
Freedom comes at a price, milady.
you speak truly. Countless winters we served the All-Father. But only through his union to the Queen did we ever taste some measure of freedom.
But aren't you the queen?
There has only been one queen of the Valkyries, the goddess Freya. When Odin severed her wings, I served in her absence, but it wasn't enough for the All-Father. He used an archaic piece of magic, corrupting my sisters. I tried to contain the damage by imprisoning them in places where they could cause no harm, but soon I lost myself as well.
Sigrun, I'm sorry for being so worthless. I could have done something or tried at the very least. What will you do now?
I must reunite with my sisters. Together we can restore balance to the realms. You have the eternal blessings of the Valkyries.
Well, we did it.
Did I ever do anything with that helm? Hold on, was I supposed to do something with that helm? Out of war. Oh, the dwarves have a use for it. Oh, that's what selling artifacts does. Oh, so you could have decorated when you found all the artifacts and sold it to. Oh, that. Huh. I think it's just a trophy. Yeah, it looks like it's just a proof of you did it trophy.
You don't sound very happy about it.
It's difficult to be happy about anything when you're a reanimated head. I'm grateful we were able to set the Valkyries free. So much of this could have been avoided, only...
You said it yourself, Ed. It does not matter anymore. The past is the past.
Well, that's awfully cheerful coming from you.
I am in a good mood. The dwarves will make use of this helm.
Your dad's a wee bit single-minded, isn't he, lad?
Definitely.
Alright, let's see what the dwarves have to say about all this. After I finish dying. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Me hacking up a lung.
Wait, so Freya is a Valkyrie queen?
Yes.
She never told us. You never told us.
Explain yourself, Ed. Or are you bewitched again?
Not at all. Freya was queen of the Valkyries at one point. Part of her marriage dowry included overseeing the Valkyries themselves. As a powerful Vanir goddess, they revered her. I never knew her much until now.
Interesting. Also, why is the trace just now doing the weird gas with the shit? Strange. Anyway, boys.
So how was your trip to Jotunheim? Will you give them a little privacy? The kid just found out he's a giant. He doesn't need you interrogating him.
Brock, you knew?
Oh, we knew Kay was the last guardian of the Jotnar left in Midgard. That's why we named her the Axe. We hoped he could restore the balance of power.
After Thor went all breezer with our hammer.
Though in the end, it seems she chose another path. She chose, well, you. Both of them. I suppose she figured that was the best chance for the giants to live on. And now, I suppose, that's up to you. How about that? A young Jotun with us the whole time. I'm the son of Leifrid. And just, I should have seen it before.
Anyways, boys, sure, I'm open.
And I don't think I actually ever told it to him. And I think that's the last thing. No?
Come here. Did you call Mother? Laufey the Just? Did you know her?
I never had the pleasure. Laufey was a rumour in the halls of Asgard. A giantess warrior who thwarted many an Aesir god's plans, freeing those who they would enslave, feeding those who they would starve, generally making a nuisance of herself in the most noble of ways. Thor was terribly frustrated he could never find her to fight. That's why imprisonment began. I could only wonder what became of her, and who she would turn out to be. Yours is quite a singular lineage, lad.
Interesting. Anyways.
Now I think that's the last thing we have here. The rest of it is just filling time. Actually.
Brothers, there's another thing I must let you know.
What the hell?
Oh, and the else among your thumbs. Brothers, there's another thing I must let you know. The time you were away in Jotunheim.
Well, tell us then.
It concerns Freya. She paid me a visit.
What did you tell her?
What little I know about where Odin may have kept her Valkyrie wings. Seems she's rather bent on reclaiming her warrior spirit. That's right. I'm afraid the cycle of vengeance may not be so easily broken.
Yep, hers. Then, unless we travel again, I think. Yeah, because we just fuck around in Muspelheim for a bit, and then yeah, and that's everything. Cut the fuck up. I zoom out. I can't even zoom out far enough because we have 40 hours of footage. And as you can see, everything here is sliced and diced and more or less ready. Oh. It's having troubles because probably RAM or something. What I should do is zoom the fuck in so it's not trying to remember too much cache files and all that. Okay. Crack my fingers. Let's save. I think that's a good ending point because now what we gotta do is speed, color, and voiceover. But we will do that later, probably next week, and also in my own time. Save, close out DaVinci. check something here. Gotta have a good night. Why does it why can't it just show all of them? I'm looking for... Here we go. Let's raid this random guy. He's playing the game we just, we were editing. Alright, so go... I have no idea who this guy is. Be nice. Let's see. I don't know. Have fun. Alright!